No.
Hello.
Never was.
Sorry about that.
Do you know the
Don't-
classic,
please don't
the
whistle into your
classic
mic, that really
preamp
hurts.
to Thumb Wars? You know, like Thumb Wars, playing Thumb Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a Thumb War. 5, 6, 7, 8. I use this hand to masturbate.
It's funny.
If you want everybody to hate you, just hit somebody with that at like a ice breaking event.
Oh, so fun fact, I'm at work.
Okay.
And I'm chilling. And I'm at Red, checking people out. And there's these two guys that come up, and I'm like, you know what? These guys, I think they listen to D&D podcasts. I don't know how I know. I don't know why I even thought about it. But I was standing there and I was waiting for their like card to process at Reg. And so I was like, "Hi, like how was your day? Like what's going on? Y'all doing anything fun?" And I was like, "This might sound weird, but do you guys listen to D&D podcasts?" They were both like, yeah. And I was like, "Cool. Which ones do you listen to?" And they were like, "Nah." And I was like, "Oh, well, you know what? You should really tune into this new podcast called the Cracker Barrel Podcast."
Oh, let's go. You plugged it.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
plug it. I did manage to plug it. I'm doing the work, Eddie. The work that you schlubbed on, okay?
I know,
We
I
know what
know, I
happened.
know.
You fucking...
Yeah,
You had a
do
chance.
exclamation point backstab.
Look, I know.
And
Okay.
you slipped. You dropped the ball.
I
You
had
didn't
to
just
go
drop
approve the new
ball.
openly gay Disney character, okay? It was important.
You still dropped the ball,
There's
regardless.
the
Own up
link
to your
for you.
actions. Face the consequences.
I know I did.
For those who don't know, for those in chat.
When I go to
Oh,
church,
There's these
on
new
Christmas-
Pokemon that are just two mice that like fuck.
Oh,
No.
really? Dude, I've captured the bread dog. Oh, I'm sorry. The dog right now is a starter dog, but I am aware that it
Oh,
evolves
check
into a
out this
dog made of
banger
bread,
image that's about to
which
come
is
in
so
chat.
cool.
I am getting pasta.
Banger image incoming. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I almost sent that to my ex.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Who
Who
made
did you mean to send that to?
I meant to send that to you. To the group. Just to show them the new
That's-
Pokemon.
No, just to you, Nick. Only
Yeah.
you.
Oh, those are the mice.
Yes.
Oh, okay, they're
It's
yelling.
the rats from Magic the Gathering.
hmm
50 rats all in a pile.
All I'm
Mhm.
interested in is the bread dog.
Mm.
Alright, are we ready? I don't believe we are, because I believe
Food is good.
Jake
Food is
is
so
not here,
good.
but
Mm.
I don't understand how people be out here.
Man,
You know,
Food's
Food's not good.
I had to go to Albany today
That sounds awful.
Why?
because my brother wanted to see the One Piece movie.
No.
I had to.
They
I had
only,
Yeah.
they only show it in Albany.
no. It stopped showing in aviation, so I had
If
to
One
go.
Piece
They were
is so
showing
good,
it at
how come there's not a
Aviation?
two
Oh yeah, I
piece?
saw it opening day.
Oh,
I saw,
yeah.
so I've seen the movie twice now.
Wow.
If
Am
One
I
Piece is
surprised?
so good, how come there's not two piece?
Goddamn.
Oh my god, you don't get it. When they find the One Piece, they're gonna find a missing piece, so they have to go find the two piece.
Hey, guess what? What you drinking tonight? I got an Irish
Oh, I
stout.
should grab something. Oh, I had a stout last night. It was really good. A Gun Hill stout from Brooklyn.
Ooh,
Some
really?
Scotch.
Wait, what is it? I have a Southern Tier, which I think is also from Brooklyn.
No, that's
Nope.
from
That's
Southern New York.
from the southern tier.
Lakewood. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
what you want is a Void of Light from the Gun
Ah.
Hill Brewery.
This is still good. I'm not a big like stout person. I'm not even the biggest fan of.
I'm a stouter, for sure.
I'm a sour. I like
Shout
drinking
for
sour.
stout.
Clark got me on the on sours.
Oh, not for me.
And but this is a good Irish cream.
If I had to pick 2 kinds of beer,
Yeah.
it'd be a stout and a Belgian blonde.
Okay, I'm not mad at a Belgian blonde.
I'd have a Guinness.
You
or
haven't
a,
dated one yet, Ben.
Pilsner.
Wow! Wow!
Hey, Clark.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Long refractory period here, Clark.
No words. For
Hurry up,
Clark
get
Morris.
back.
What?
Let's all applaud when Clark comes back.
Can someone
Hello?
get like the applaud sound?
Hello? What the? Oh my
Go.
god.
Mhm.
Sorry about that. I could hear you. You couldn't hear me. Don't know
Wow!
why that was.
Clark Millage! Wow!
Okay. A,
Wow.
last name. B,
Clark, you talking like
Sarah,
somebody who
Ken-
never even had but a bread.
What did you do?
B,
I said
sorry,
the
I've been
word.
sitting here saying my computer crashed. B, I've been sitting here saying, guys, are you ready for like the past 5 minutes?
Yes. We are ready. We were waiting for you.
So
We thought that we were
Clark, you
waiting
should
for
have had
you.
the but of bread.
Huh, huh.
You gotta get the Pepperidge Farm but of bread.
Please stop.
look, I'm very busy right now. As it turns out, I did just get back from Rochester like 10 minutes ago.
Nice. How was
So
Thanksgiving?
things, it was good.
Not great.
What? I mean, great. I don't know. What are you, my fucking mom? Christ. Fucking.
Clark doesn't sound like
Did
a
you
happy
enjoy
camper.
yourself?
Sure.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Clark.
I enjoyed many a thing.
You
But I
enjoy
would,
some nice.
but I would much rather enjoy starting the game.
Damn.
The intro has already played, so we're in. Hello and welcome to the Cracker Barrel podcast. Except fucking Jesus. All right. Hello, Cracker Barrel podcast. Welcome to
Podcast.
picking up from where we left off last session.
But are we really?
After a night of festivity, and a day and night of festivities, the party found themselves awoken by a surprising clamor coming from the city. Upon arriving, they discovered that one of the people who they spent their day and night with, a young woman named Danielle Williams, had been killed. And the town found her lying within the town's fountain, dead.
Is she currently still in the fountain?
Yes.
I thought you were gonna ask if
I'm
she's
going
currently
to-
still dead. I was gonna be
I'm
like,
going
yeah, dog.
to look to the group and I'm just gonna get in the fountain. I'm gonna pull her out.
I
All
just
right.
found a dangerous YouTube video.
Eddie, for fuck's
Okay.
sake.
It's called Cracker Barrel Podcast from 13 years ago.
No!
This might warrant a looking at.
An arrest.
We'll
Anyways,
look at it after. Yeah, let's look
I,
at it.
Yes.
I go to stop Sarah from like pulling her out.
Yeah, Sarah, as you start to enter into the fountain, what is that? Oh, Eddie, you're getting feedback.
I'm playing the Cracker Barrel Podcast.
Yeah, but we're playing D&D.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I go to stop Sarah if I can do that before she gets in.
okay, and as you start to move forward closer into the crowd to get into the fountain, the guard arrives over from the barracks and encircles the fountain.
Sarah, I don't know why, but I feel like we shouldn't touch that body.
You're right. You're right. I understand.
As the
Let
guard
the
sort
authorities
of
do their job.
That's
As the
just my
guard-
friend
Oh.
there. Dead.
as the guard settles in, one of them walks up and just speaks out, everyone, please clear out from the square. There is an ongoing investigation. Attend to your criers for now. Please remain calm. A guard that a few of you recognize approaches you. It's Jameson, the clerk that you had met yesterday in the barracks. He walks up to your group specifically and says, well, that means you two outsiders.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Which two outsiders?
You two, comma outsiders.
You two
Oh.
outsiders.
Nope,
All right,
no
let's
one's
go. Come on, let's go. I guess we head back to the Jenkins house then.
All right. As
Uh,
you go ahead.
I was gonna say, do I see any like unusual like expressions from anyone, like other than like grievance or anything like that?
As you are walking out of the um, as you're walking out of the crowd, you see a couple faces you recognize. You see the Williams, one of which who you all met at the Hattery, and his husband, and they are inconsolable. They are lying on the ground, just unable to grasp into the reality in which they find themselves. You see Delia standing around, Banks as well, just standing shocked. You also find a few of the tiefling Daltry guards sort of standing about, murmuring to each other.
And we're walking out.
Yeah, everybody is sort of slowly making their way out. If you wanted to speak to anybody, now would be the time.
Would you
Hey,
allow me to do
Sam.
something?
It depends what that thing is.
It better not be magic related.
I'm gonna become
Not
Superman
going
and
to be.
go kill all the bad guys.
I'm
gonna
gonna
turn
become
the earth
Superman
backwards.
and blow up everything.
Reversing the death of Danielle Williams.
Yeah.
But can I hide?
For what purpose?
Okay, who are you trying to hide from?
Guard
Everyone.
everyone.
What did
What
you
are-
do?
For
Himself.
what purpose are you trying to hide?
They're
Yeah.
clearing the square. I'm gonna listen to see what they got to say.
Oh.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Okay, well that's an 18 plus 11, so 20.
Once again,
All right.
Ash disappears.
Yeah, so Ash
Disappears from
disappears. The rest
I
of your
hop
party.
in a Outlast locker.
Yeah,
Hide in a barrel.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Come
You
on.
just sort of go and you squirrel yourself away down a bit of a corridor. Give me a perception check for what you can hear.
Okay. Let's see. That is a 11. Plus. That's a 13.
13. Okay. You hear just sort of interspersing conversations coming from the guard, most of which being, do we have any suspects? To which a followed answer is no. And what about the others? To which no response was given. And that's all you can really hear.
We've got to go check on the other girls.
I
Right?
guess after that I slip out.
All right, slip back to the group.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
We should make sure all the other girls are accounted for. It.
That makes sense. After realizing that, I'm gonna rush back to Julie as fast as I can. Full sprint, nonstop.
All right. The rest of you?
Should we
I'll
spread out and
Sarah.
look for different people?
Oh, should I go talk to eyebrows, the blacksmith?
What? Why? That's not a girl.
Yeah, and all right, I'm gonna go
Hey,
talk to him.
I do
And
want to speak
but-
to the group in private
Okay,
at some point, but
Well, I
we
think
should
that-
probably. I mean,
So
what is there to do now?
Go check up on the whereabouts of everybody who might be being targeted.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, yeah, I guess.
That's why I said the other.
Congrats.
Just like let's go chase some women.
Well, I'm
Alright,
not sure if
gang.
this is.
All right, gang,
Nah.
let's split up and look for clues.
I think him guy wants to talk to what's his face from last night because he saw him very briefly. Who did we capture?
Malthus.
Malthus, yeah. Himga just like remembers nothing of what Malthus said, but doesn't remember it being good and wants to go
Malthus
talk
was
to him.
Malthus
DM's
is
note. Last night, Malthus just sort of
Even to
taunted
the
you.
guards, right?
yeah, but Malthus
Yeah.
was in the is Malthus sitting in the cage outside the barracks currently?
No, he's within the barracks. It's sort of like
Okay.
you enter in, and there's sort of like a little office area, and there's just sort of holding cells off to the side.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say if he's outside, then he could have seen something.
Yeah, from the looks of it,
Either-
this isn't
Hmm.
much of a like prison. Like this is something like you would hold
It's
until they would
It's a county jail. It's a county
basically
jail.
like anything that would be
County
like
jail.
a serious offense would be they would be held there until the like district guard would come to take them.
We got to make sure this doesn't turn into the Windhelm quest where all the female characters in Windhelm get killed.
Yeah, let's.
Oh wait, but so we're all together.
Well,
I mean,
Sarah ran
you-
ahead.
Yeah, Sarah is gone.
Okay, but I'd like to say to the rest, can I pull them aside for a second?
Yeah, why not?
I say I guess this is relevant at this point. I wasn't sure, but
I go, whoa,
Um,
ass! Where the fuck did you come from?
oh hello. But some news I learned last night. It's there's been a lot of excitement, but Daltrey is getting ready to invade.
Invade here?
Yeah, invade crossed probably a wide front. I don't have much information, but they're getting ready to invade. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it now. We have this to deal with, but this could be fixing operations. I don't know.
Where
I
do
mean,
your
just to keep it
allegiances
in
lie?
mind. I mean, not with them. They
All
kind
right.
of hate war. So,
Yeah, I think war's pretty bad.
yep. But
Ooh.
yeah, just keep that in mind, I guess, if you see any Daltrey agents. But yeah, let's get back.
You say this when I'm not there. My God.
Well, you went ahead, and it might be important. I mean, like this could be a fixing operation from the Daltrians. It's not out of
Mm.
their scope.
Is
Doing
there
some doing?
so would you all like to go and go back to the house? Is there nothing else you would like to do while you were in the crowd? Or within the city? You can also leave and come back, but the crowd is
Yeah, I guess so.
dispersing.
I guess.
I think we should probably split into groups and track down all the contestants.
Yeah. What do we say though?
Murder mystery.
Danielle's been
Hi.
killed. We need to make sure nobody is targeting the Duchesses or whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
no shit, Sherlock. She's been killed. I mean, she's.
That's
dead
what
in
we
the
tell
fountain.
them. Do we know they know?
I mean, everyone's here.
Is everyone here? Where are they?
Everyone is here.
DM question: is everyone here?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh God. Okay.
So
That is a 10 plus plus 3. That's a 13.
13. Looking around, you don't exactly see any like I mean you are pretty new to this town, so it's kind of hard to determine exactly who is missing from the where. Obvious, like you notice a couple of the girls who you had more close interactions with. You don't really see them in the crowd, but you do see Tundo off down one
God
of the
damn it.
alleyways. He is looking quite ill.
Oh shit. I guess I'm gonna go follow Tundo then.
All right. You walk over to him, and as you do, you just hear,
Oh my God.
and he is just retching in the corner.
Sir, you are absolutely shit-faced, aren't you?
What? No, fuck you. It's the fucking
I
the
mean-
fountain of fucking death and murder. What?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Are you okay?
Fine.
I mean, if you want to talk about it, I'm here for you. If I could, yeah. That's yeah.
Ugh. Let's just get going or something. I don't know why I'm even here.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's
Yeah, why am I here, by the way?
I don't know. It's just a really weird coincidence. You just kind of popped out of the sky.
And you had nothing to do with that.
No. Not at all.
Make a deception check, please.
Oh, I knew this was coming. I do have one inspiration from the bullet joke, so if I
That was
I'm
funny.
gonna need to burn that. That's a fucking 2. I'm gonna burn inspiration. That is that's still 2.
All right, the inspiration has been burned.
Has failed. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the total is, what was it? Deception?
Mm-hmm.
2 plus 8, 10.
Yeah, he does not believe you.
That's okay. You are valid to your own opinion. But we should definitely get going. We don't want to lose track of the group. I don't even know where Sarah is at this point, so we should we should definitely get a move on.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Here, you stand on this side, I'll stand on this side, so that way you don't have to look at,
All right.
All right, let's go, big guy.
Okay. So you go and you all make your way back to the Jenkins house, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we will now zoom over to Sarah as you're arriving there first.
Yeah, I'm gonna full swing open that door and just run up the stairs.
All right. Wait, let me All right. As you do, your path is quickly stopped by Mrs. Jenkins. She looks at you and says, "I assume you have been to the square."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I just got spooked, and I wanted to come check on Julie. That's all.
Julie is fine. A little tired from what I assume were your escapades of last night. But she is fine nonetheless.
Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you for telling me.
And perhaps it would be best if we were to keep this between us.
You want to keep her in the dark? She's gonna know eventually.
Yes, she will, but there's no need for her to get all worried now. Worried, well, whoever did this, or whatever did this, could still be out there. There's no reason to get her all worried and upset.
All right.
Please go see her. She wanted to speak with you.
All right. Will do. And I'll slow down my speed and
All
relax
right.
a little.
So you go and you reach her room, and she's gotten herself more or less ready. She's gotten out of her dress from last night, is sort of situated herself, combed her hair, sort of made herself look a little more lively. She still looks exhausted. She has bags under her eyes from last night. And just sort of is like gazing out the window. She says, "Did my parents tell you?"
Oh, tell me what?
Well, they didn't want me to know, but I'm rather inquisitive, and though I am certainly slowed a little in my current state, I was still fast enough to get this. And she goes and she holds back this folded piece of paper with a ink crest, with a ink seal on it, which has been opened. She hands it to you.
Can I see what the crest looks like?
Indeed, you can. It is the crest of a bull. This is the bull crest. If you want to know what that means, history check, please.
History check. Got
Yes.
it. 16.
16. You know that the crest of the bull is in regard to the Keaton family, or the family where Banks is from.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
the guy that was having the argument with the one chick from
With
the next.
Sarah, yes.
Yes, other Sarah, not me. I'm Alex.
True, Sarah.
True Sarah. I am false Sarah. I am Alex. I will read it.
Mm-hmm. Then you find in beautiful calligraphy, to Miss Julie of House Jenkins, it would be our honor if our son Banks were to accompany you to this evening's ball. Please, please consider our proposal. Signed, Alistair Keaton.
Wow, the Keatons.
I didn't expect it, that's for sure.
I saw that Sarah and Banks were having an argument last night.
Yeah, but, I mean, do you think that had anything to do with me?
Who knows? Sarah's always had a stick up her ass. To be honest.
That's for sure.
So what? Did your family try to hide this from you?
Oh, apparently it came late last night, and they just had kept it over in their sort of mail pile. I snooped a little bit this morning when I awoke.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
So what are you gonna do?
well, of course I have to accept. I mean, he's just such a nice guy, but I'm worried about Sarah. I mean, what happened?
I have no idea. I tried to ask Banks last night. He wouldn't let me in. He wouldn't. From what I remember, I was a bit of a mess. We all were. So everything's a little hazy. I think he just didn't let me get anything from him.
Oh, well. In that case, I mean, who knows? I guess I'll talk to him later tonight. See what everything's on about. You're still
So-
planning to stay for the ceremony, correct? For the ball.
Absolutely, absolutely. Someone's got to have your back.
Thank you. I know you've always had. At this point, you hear a rustle coming from below, in the lower floors. You hear just the stomping of feet and whatnot coming in with the rest of the party. You're given a very similar spiel by Mrs. Jenkins in regards to Julie and her knowledge of that evening's tragedy.
My party seems to have arrived. I gotta go talk to them about the plans for tonight.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I will see you in a little bit. Perhaps we can have lunch.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'll be here.
All right.
Yeah, go.
All right, cool. She didn't ask for the letter back, so I still have the letter in my hand. I'll head down the stairs to see
All
the
right.
party.
You watch as Alex comes down from the room, holding a folded piece of paper with a wax seal on it.
I'll hand that right over to her mom and be like, she knows. You read it.
Oh, little sneak. Yeah. Well, she was gonna find out later today, anyways. But oh gosh, she's probably all excited now.
I saw Sarah arguing with Banks last night. I'm putting two and two together right now.
I'm certainly not. I certainly don't have a penchant for young drama and young love. That is certainly beyond my concern. But well, a summons from the Keatons is not something to be taken lightly.
That is true. Wait, what do the Keens do specifically?
Keaton's, the father comes from very old money. He's on the older side. He's just sort of like old and crotchety and goes into coughing fits constantly.
Got it.
He comes from old money. His wife Emily is on the younger side. She's a jeweler. It makes a little bit of money in town, but it very much pales in comparison to just sort of the old money. It seems more of a
The old
hobby than anything else.
Wow, I can relate. All right, so what's the plan, guys? We have to check in on at least everyone. We know Julie's safe, but what about the others?
The others. Oh, you're back with us, right?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, when I was when we were leaving, I stuck around for a little bit because I'm sneaky and listened. And they said any suspects? No. And they said the others? Nothing about them. So I don't know who they meant by the others.
Well, others can literally mean anyone, so
Yeah, it can mean a lot of things, but
it can mean literally anything. So it's probably
I
best
must
to
have at least
check
70 in
in.
mind.
Yeah, but they would have to go after her specifically for a reason too. There has to be a reason.
All right, should we head out?
I would say so. Probably just to check in on everyone. I can say that I'm just looking out for the other participants. I think that's the plan, DM.
Okay, well, where would you like to go? What would you like to do? Who do you want to talk to?
I want to talk to Sarah last because I want to ask her about this letter.
All right.
So we'll go down the list of whoever is on their NPC repository. Julie Jenkins. We could go. We could go to the tavern, talk to Unity, and just to check on her and see what she thinks. I'm fine with that. Let's just do that. I guess go down the list.
All right. You want to go to the Amber Lantern?
Yes.
All right. Go with everyone else?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Or
So,
did we want to split the party to cover ground faster? Or?
That's
Split the
fine.
party.
I feel like, I mean, Alex has so much knowledge about what the fuck is going on here that is just a complete mystery to the rest of us.
Yeah, that's
Fair
true.
enough.
I
Like,
do know I do know pretty much everyone
Yeah,
to a degree.
kind of the outsiders as the guards.
And
is made us
and
for.
if and plus I can get you guys into places that you guys probably couldn't go. So yeah, we'll stick together, Clark.
okay. Sounds good. So you wander into the Amber Lantern. It's by the second you walk in there, it is extremely clear that the Daltrey guards are on high alert. There are several of them stationed at every corner, hands resting on their hips or with the blades just in their hands, awaiting anything that could happen. Approaching the bar, you run into Susan Davis, who greets you. Hello, all. Sorry for the hostile welcome, but is there anything I can get for you? A room, ale?
I just want to check in on Unity.
Oh, I don't know. Where did she go last night? You were with them, weren't you?
Yes, we all were.
Oh well, I mean, I don't know. I figured she may have crashed and spent the night at one of her companions' houses. I would have to assume she didn't come home.
She didn't come home.
No, it's a standard practice, you know, if they're out and about, and no one likes to stumble in drunk to their family home. That's for sure. But I'm sure she's fine.
All right, I just want to check in because of what's happened in town. Me and my friends are just wanting to check in on everyone.
What happened in town?
I'm just gonna lean in and just whisper in her ear about
right.
what happened to Danielle.
Her face goes pale. She sort of stammers back and just sort of grabs onto the bar behind her, and she takes a couple very long, deep breaths and says, "It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure that the guard is taking care of this, right? The guard is taking care of this, aren't they?"
I look to the room and I'm like, so far they've just seemed to have tightened up security, but that's all we know.
Not this guard, the Wilkinson guard. They are here for one reason and one reason alone.
I think they're doing some form of investigation. That's all I know. I mean, what my party know. That's why I'm individually checking everyone just to protect them.
I see.
Do you know who she would probably be staying with?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the Garcias. She was close with them. Perhaps with the Browns too. I mean, you know her. She was just friends with everyone.
Well, I'm going down I'm going down the list of everyone that would have been all the duchies. So we'll hopefully run into her eventually.
Okay.
So we can just check in, and maybe someone may know something.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I guess on the next part on the list is the Browns.
All right. What would you do? You just want to go to their estate?
Yeah.
But start there. Yeah, the Browns own the what? It's
the Browns.
No, they're the.
The Browns are the ex-gladiator.
Got it.
They just have an estate.
Cool.
All right.
We got Bones here, so he can talk to Dad.
I mean, I didn't kill him.
Are you sure, Bones? Where were you last night?
Yeah, Bones, roll me a deception check, please.
Ooh.
Bones is a cold-blooded.
We talked about this.
You weren't supposed to give away my tragic killer backstory.
All right. So you go and you make your way over to the Browns estate. You're about maybe 2 blocks from it, and you hear a scream, a loud, deep, bellowing scream.
What the fuck was that?
Pick up the pace.
Start running.
Yeah, we're running.
Take off the cuffs.
Tundo, you might want to stay behind. Is Tundo here?
Tundo has remained by the cart with the Jenkins.
All right, you chill there, buddy.
He wasn't even. He's vomiting. Like,
Yeah, Tundo is separating himself from this situation as much as he can.
The Jenkins are just looking out their window, just seeing a man vomiting outside with a cart and a crab.
So you go and you arrive at the Brown residence. Go ahead.
Did we knock or just bust in? I feel like
Or
it's weird to bust in.
you're at their door.
Yeah, we hear.
Yeah.
We heard a scream inside the door through the door.
You heard a scream somewhere on the estate.
Do knock? I bang on the door. Here you go.
All right, you go knock, and you go for a third one, and the door swings open. Standing within is a elven woman with dark skin and braids. She's wearing a simple silk garment, and she just has this worry and concern in her eyes. Sarah, Alex, you would know her as this is Nora Brown. This is the adopted mother of Margaret and wife
Margaret.
of Albert.
Margaret.
She comes and she looks at her, she's like, "What the? Oh, I know you, and I know you. What's going on? Why are you here?"
Of course. What? Do you know what happened in town? Obviously,
Yeah, no, I heard.
I'm friends with pretty much all of the girls that were participating, as
I
I
know
also
you,
participate.
Alex.
Yeah,
We're,
so
we
I'm I'm personally checking in on every single one just to make sure they're safe.
Okay. Did
we
you hear that? That sounded like my husband.
Yeah, that's
Um,
also
Yeah,
kind of
that's
why
also
I knocked
why
on the
that's why we're
door.
kind of banging on the door
okay.
because we heard the screaming.
What are you banging? Let's go. We need to.
Is
And he
it
goes and
back?
sort of pushes past you and starts running out into the grass of the estate.
Oh, like in the back?
Yeah, just sort of
Okay.
running just sort of away from the house, like sort of
Okay.
towards the
Towards
sound
the
of the
sound?
voice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess we
Okay.
go with her.
Yeah. I'm following.
All right. Everyone, make me a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Survival. Mark.
Survival.
Oh, I
That's
rolled a 3.
I rolled a 23.
modified.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Let's see,
Bones is
13.
good. Bones' good roll
13.
countered my bad roll.
Yeah. All in all, with all of you, you're able to just sort of go and you follow approximately where you had heard the scream. It seems to be on the border of the estate. There's a bit of a small, what you can only assume is a tool shed. And you see this hulking form of Albert Brown just on his knees sitting in front of something.
Oh no. I go, Mr. Brown? Are you alright?
He turns and you look. Within his arms is a young woman wearing a simple brown dress.
No.
She is not moving. She is covered in bludgeons all across her body.
Do we have
She,
Revivify?
One of you does.
Nick does, but
Ask. Yeah.
I don't
Sorry,
feel
what?
comfortable. I don't feel comfortable using magic. But
What do you want me to do again?
Hold
I want
on.
you to revivify this girl.
We have to get him away from her, though.
Yeah, that would be some magic. Yeah,
He's-
I mean, I could revivify it, but
Mr. Brown, you have to step away.
what did you just fucking say to me?
You have to step away.
He
Albert, we might be able to save her.
he goes and he just
I've seen this work before.
her limp body just slides out of his hands. He looks down at his arms and his legs, just sees the blood staining onto him.
We may not have time.
Please,
go for it.
please step away.
I'm doing it. Well, not yet. What do you
I
lose?
guess I take Mrs. Brown and Mr. Brown. Is he like standing up?
He
Right now?
is
'Cause it has
he
to be
is
within like a minute, right?
he is kneeling in front of her. He's kneeling in front of the body.
Let's do a
Okay.
medicine check. Do a medicine check first.
Yeah, let's quick do a
Fine.
medicine check.
Medicine check, please.
Can you do it?
I also have pretty good medicine.
14 plus 14 plus 10, 24.
24. Looking at her body, it's clear that this is repeated blunt trauma from something sort of small and handheld. Looking off to the side, next to nearby the shed, you can see that there is a simple tack hammer with a wooden handle and an iron head that is just drenched in blood.
Is she revivifiable?
As you look at her and you go and you sort of feel her body, she is gone completely cold.
Oh, it's been
It
more
seems
than
that this
a
has
minute, huh?
happened many hours ago.
How is that possible? How high did we get?
How high did you guys get? Excuse you.
Because
I was
Bones didn't get high
sober.
at all. I don't know. It feels like an unnatural amount of time has passed almost.
I was stone cold sober by the nature of heartbreak.
Well, it's
oh
possible.
my god.
It's possible they went
Heartbreak-
straight from the fountain to this. So
It wouldn't go straight here from
We
that.
need to hold on. We need to go check on the other girls as fast as possible. I
Okay, I'll
we
stay
can't
with them.
we can't let this happen again. Alex, we have to move to the next house now.
I'm gonna fly up and look.
All right.
UAV.
You go and you watch as you go and you fly up into the air. A lot of people seeing this are taken aback and begin to panic.
Don't worry,
Oh,
don't worry.
no.
I'm gonna hold my hand up. I'm gonna say, "Calm down. I'm just looking to make sure that there's not any more deaths."
No, don't say that. They don't know that.
Make me
They
a
don't know
persuasion
this.
check with disadvantage, please.
Oh.
No,
I am looking for dead
can
people.
can I bardic inspiration this
Oh,
man?
I need to turn you up, Sage. Sorry.
Can I bardo this man?
If you would like to
Can I
try
use
that,
Can I use my actual inspiration for this?
you could if you wanted to reroll it. Yeah.
15. Just to remove the disadvantage.
Um.
I could. Can I also like?
Is that how it works?
No, you would have to roll with disadvantage, and then you roll again with disadvantage.
Okay. I
No,
rolled with
wouldn't it be an
disadvantage and I
even?
rolled 2 13s.
Okay, gotcha. So
So that's a 15.
a 15.
Can
Okay,
I-
people are still sort of freaking out. They seem to
Bardic?
be sort of signaling for the guard.
Remain
Oh,
calm.
Lord.
Signal for the guard. We're gonna get a scream. We need to sweep the town.
Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Okay, we
I'm
gotta
telling
move.
the guards.
Yeah. No shit. We still gotta go because your ass is gonna get arrested. You can't use
wait.
That's
magic.
not magic.
Wait,
I'm very
Guys,
powerful.
Do
It's
they-
special.
Bones.
What is
Do
it?
they know it's not magic? They've never seen anything fly besides birds.
This is important.
Okay, fuck it. Let's
I'm
go.
a walking metal zombie.
Who
Wait,
gives a shit?
wait, guys. So who are the girls that we're going to?
Well, okay. So
Down the
far we
list.
have Unity is currently missing. Margaret is dead.
Danielle.
I'm going to head to next person on the list. I'm going to Ophelia.
Who's the
Ophelia.
next person on the list? I'll go there and hang around hidden.
I'm gonna
Oh.
go look for Rachel, one of the sisters of the
Garcia.
Garcias. I guess I'm just gonna look for the other Garcia and like tell her to check on her sister.
Okay. So in that case, we'll start with Bones then, who is remaining here. Bones, you look down, and as you start to canvas, you watch as your party just goes and disappears and spreads out into the wind.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna just take a look around town, see if I don't see anything.
Okay.
you
What are you looking for in particular?
Blood, signs of a struggle, somebody running who looks suspicious.
Make me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Shit, him guy has something
A
to say
21.
to the party, but he doesn't know.
21. Okay. You don't see anything in particular. You just see a lot of people sort of running away from you and signaling guard. You notice that there are people who are in armor under atop green cloaks, who you recognize as the Wilkinson Guard, are starting
I'm gonna
to
call
come.
it. Sure. Verify the location of each of the what are they called? Duchess contestants?
I
You
would
could
go
do
with
that.
that.
Yeah.
Bingus.
Verify the location of each of the pageant contestants. It's important.
And then no, stop her.
Down.
No, you have
Yeah.
to stop a guard and tell him to check
Get
on.
down.
All right. As you go down, you are surrounded by about 5 guard, all of which have weapons drawn.
Do you want the rest of these girls to die?
Why were you lying?
Because I want to make sure that there's no more deaths here tonight.
You need to come with us.
Fine. But I'll go, but just take me with one person. The rest should all be looking for these girls.
No. For all we know, you're the one going around here killing people.
I'm gonna drop my sword. That's how important this is to me.
All right.
That weapon's my religion.
It basically
Is his
is.
religion. Yeah.
But keeping people alive is more important than that.
Perception
Shit, I
check
dropped my
is one
religion.
of the guards from last night.
Okay, you have already run away, him guy.
No, I know, but I'm telling you this.
I'm gonna hold out my sword to them, like just hold it by the blade and just hold it out to them so they can take it by the handle.
All right, they do.
Okay. Scout's honor.
Make
You were never a
make a
scout.
persuasion check, please.
15.
15. Okay. They sort of look around to each other, and 3 of them go and say, "All right, you're coming with us. You're coming to the barracks. You're under arrest."
Fine. Okay. Just as soon as you get me there, go find these girls.
As you are sort of getting shuffled over towards the barracks, you can hear Albert Brown. He stands up and he looks over to his wife and just says, "Get my things."
Dude, this guy's gonna go hunting.
Bro, he's gonna kill Bones.
No,
Why are you
he's
gonna
not
kill
kill
me?
He's not
This is
gonna
my
kill
buddy.
Bones.
Yeah, but you're being arrested, and his daughter's
Okay.
dead.
This guy clearly loves the law.
I don't know.
All
I
right.
fought the law.
So,
I
Bones,
love the law.
Bones,
I
you are
love the
being
law.
Wow.
you,
I
you're
love
being
the law.
escorted
I
away.
love
Let's go
I
with
love the law.
let's go with him guy. Him guy, where are you headed?
Him guy's just like looking for Delia.
Okay. You knew the general location of where she was because she was in the crowd, and not all that much time has passed. So make me a perception check as you're just sort of running through the area.
Fuck! What are these rolls? What is my perception?
+3, I think, from last time.
Yeah, I got a 9.
9. Don't really seem to run into Delia. You see
Do
other
I
people, but
do I see anybody I notice, like I know or like have met already?
potentially you see let's see, you see some of the Wilkinson guards who you have sort of seen wandering around before. They seem to be making more frequent patrols.
I guess I'm gonna run up to the guard really quick.
Mhm.
Whose house were we? DM question. Whose house were we just at?
You were
Browns?
just at the Browns estate.
Okay. Okay. I go. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt. I know you're in the middle of patrol and all that jazz. But we really need to check on the rest of the pageantry contestants. I have a very bad feeling about what's going on. You need to check on the Brown residents.
She's dead.
Check on the Brown residents because you have
Yes.
a feeling.
I was just.
I'm
Say
sorry,
that,
we
know.
don't
say that she was
work
dead.
with feelings here.
I know it's not feeling. It's just it's a tentative subject to discuss
Don't
in a
tell him.
large crowd of people.
Don't
You
tell
just
him to go discover a dead body.
So the one of the this is a listen. Let's just listen. So if one of the pageant contestants was found in the fountain, shouldn't you be checking on the rest of the pageant contestants?
I'm sorry. Perhaps I have mistaken you for the person who gives me my orders.
I'm not saying. I'm just suggesting. Or who would I speak to? Who can I speak to a manager, please?
Can I speak to the manager, please?
Perhaps you should just go back to the inn wherever you are staying and leave this to the professionals. Thank you.
This is why I fucking. Okay.
What was that?
Right. Nothing. You're doing a fantastic job. You look great in those chaps. Keep it up, soldier. And I move along.
He looks down. He's not wearing chaps.
He's
He's not wearing anything.
Yeah.
This is
He's
his
not wearing
nightmare
anything.
come true.
Yeah.
I guess
He's wearing assless chaps.
Hey, yo.
What about there's chapsless ass?
chaps.
Chapless ass.
Just like
Does
a
it
like a like a
just
reverse
intrinsically
loincloth.
have chaps in them?
No, like a reverse loincloth.
It's a
Reversal.
reverse chat. It's reverse chaps.
It's like all the stuff that is not covered by assless chaps and then nothing else.
The only
Yeah.
person who I can think of that would have a good relationship with the guard to get them to go check on everyone would be
Me.
Kindall.
Hmm.
Because he literally works under the like over there, right?
Yeah, he works for the guard.
Okay, so I guess I go to Kindles.
All right. So you go and you make your way into the town square, sort of petering around the fountain because that is being investigated and guarded pretty heavily. And you wander into the barracks where there you just see people are scattering. Guards in half armor are just like stammering around, tripping over their own spears as they're going and trying to get out into the city to begin investigating and to figure out what is going on. Um, Sitting at the clerk desk is Jameson still.
Jameson.
Do I see
James-
Jameson when I'm brought in or no?
You have not been
Do I
brought in
see?
just yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I see any being run? Um, Jameson, right? That's your name.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Cool to see you again. Is Kindall in?
Kinda. Of course he
Kendall.
is.
Yeah. I'd like to talk to him about some weaponry stuff. You mind if I sneak down over there?
Now I don't really think that this is the time. I assume you saw what is
It's
going on.
It's for a matter of protection for the pageant contestant that I'm with. You might know her as Alexandrine. We were in here together yesterday. We're tightening our own security for the party, and I just wanted to have some adjustments made on my battle axe here.
All right, make me a persuasion check, please.
Let's see. Persuasion is plus 12, so it's a 16.
All right. Jameson just looks at you and says, "Well, I guess go ahead. I figure you know your way."
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I go down to see Kindle.
All right. As you walk past the desk and start to go deeper into the barracks, you hear a familiar voice coming from a cell off to the side. Have a fun night, I assume?
No, actually, I spent a good chunk of it crying on the floor of a stranger's house. Thanks.
Well.
God damn.
Anyways, how are you holding up? I am assuming breakfast was...
Nothing.
Yeah. Yep, so it's kind of crazy out there right now.
Yes, and why exactly would that be? The guards aren't very chatty with the likes of me.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if I want to be chatty with you either.
Oh, come on. After all of our history together.
Oh yeah, we kind of saved you from death and all that. But I got some important business to attend to. Maybe after a rain check. It's not like you're going anywhere. Okay, I'll see you, buddy.
Yes, have fun with your investigation.
Yeah. All right. I walk away.
All right. You continue wandering down. You pass a room with an open door. Glancing in briefly, you see that there are several guards all surrounding a table with a map. That woman with the long gray hair, Ildrid. You notice her. She is standing over the table and sort of looks like she's coordinating some of the guard movements and rotations and things of that matter. And then you go and you reach Kindall's smith.
I knock on the door.
Come in. I have your arrows right here.
Oh, thanks.
You weren't who I was expecting. What are you doing down here?
Yeah, hey, I kind of have a favor to ask. I know this is weird considering I literally have only spoken 3 sentences to you, but you know about what happened at the fountain today.
I was informed. The guard is in quite a stir.
Yeah. So you also know that I'm an outsider. There's not much trust that goes around for a guy like me when it comes to the guard. I have some information that they won't trust coming from me, but I need you to get the guards to check on the pageant contestants. This is important.
Pageant contestants?
Yes.
Now, I'm sure that the guard is doing their due diligence.
They've upped patrols, but it's not enough. There's been another. One of the other contestants has been killed.
And how's it that you know of this, outsider?
You know Alexandrine, of course.
Yes.
She was concerned since one of the pageant, was found in the fountain, someone she knew, and took us along with her to go search for the other ones to just check up on them. And when we went to go check on the Brown residency, by the time we had got there, it was too late. And so I'm worried that something like this is going to happen again. I'm worried. There's already two of them are contestants. Something needs to be done. There's not that many contestants.
And what exactly would you like me to do? I do remind you, I'm simply a blacksmith in this town.
I know, but you have influence. You said it yourself last night. People trust you. They like you. They know you. They don't know me.
I don't know you.
I know you don't. I'm just asking you to trust me,
yeah.
please. This is for the sake of people in this town, people you care about, people I care about. God, I don't want to have Alex worry about this. She's supposed to be going to the ball. This is supposed to be something fun for her. And now with this overlooming of death, what am I supposed to do? Please.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Hell yeah. That is I can't do math, but 19 plus 12.
All right, yeah, that's enough. He just sort of
I grab
nods.
his hand for extra effect. Little grip on the top of the hand, top of
All
the
right.
necklace.
If you could see an orc's green skin slightly blush, it does.
Aw, very sweet.
He just sort of says, "Oh, okay. What can I do?"
I don't know how, but you need to somehow get the guards' attention on the pageants. Just, I don't know if you can talk to them or if how this information can be brought up, but they need to go check on the other pageants contestants.
All right, I'll do what I can. They're focusing mostly on closing off the city. They're trying to make sure that nobody can leave first, but
That's very fair, but I think they should at least set up a small, if they're investigating the fountain, at least send partial, investigators to the pageant's house. It's just, splitting up resources.
I will let them know the best I can.
Please, I do. I appreciate you. Thank you
What are you
for
going to
trusting
do?
me. I have to go find myself a lady I'm very not inclined to find, but got to do it anyways.
Well,
Unless you have other plans later.
He goes and just sort of gestures over at this like pile of unsharpened swords and broken weapons and armor. He just sort of gestures that and says, "My schedule is quite full."
Well, I'd be happy to help you in any spare time if you wanted the company in the forge.
Perhaps once this is sorted out.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go along. I'll speak to the powers that be.
Thank you again. I can't thank you enough. All right. Goodbye, Kendall.
Goodbye.
And I walk out.
All right. You go, and as you wander back up to the main floor, you hear the voice of Jameson saying, "Oh, and what is he in for? Use of magic in a public space." And you look over, and you see Bones surrounded by 3 guards.
I verbally shout, fucking, what is it? Because there's no god in this world. There's gods. Divine. Damn it all. What did you do? Oh, I know exactly what you did. I told you not to do something, and you did exactly that. Are you a dumb
Whose
what?
lives are you
I can't
trying to
believe it.
save?
I don't know. Not yours. I'm busy. Okay. You figure your way out of this. All right. We gotta find
Who's
the other pageant.
complaining here? You're complaining. Who asked for help?
Nobody.
I did.
Guess
I'm
who's
just
helping you,
stressed out.
not
Go
me.
protect the girls.
Yeah, I'm
More
already on my
important.
way out. Goodbye.
Oh my god. These fucking people, I tell the guards.
And him guy, as you walk out the door, you hear very faintly from a distance the voice of Malthus. Ta-ta.
Shit, I was supposed to talk to him. I go back in. I go back in. I go, Jameson.
Like, fuck.
What? You just fucking you just fucking left. What do you want?
I know, I did. I left something. I think I may have dropped my coin purse in the hallway. Do you mind if I take a look?
Make a deception check.
I dropped my
Uh,
contact.
I got my contact. That is an 18 plus deception, which is
Alright.
plus 8. So yes, him guy
Cool.
under pressure is great.
Go ahead. I guess go. Just please be quick.
I will. And I run down to the little shit. What do you want? What? What are you gonna say? What do you got?
Oh well, I want to know what is going on.
Well, I mean, what does it matter to you? What do you gain from this information? What
Entertainment.
do I gain from? Is that it? What do
Let's
I gain?
just say, I love watching you struggle.
That's. I don't. That sounds like a kink that I don't want to be a part of.
Well, perhaps it is too late for you then. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Okay, this was useless. And do I find any coins on the floor?
Give me a perception check.
We're playing D&D, baby. That is a 4. I do not find
That
any
is a
coins on
4.
the floor.
You find something that looks like a gold coin.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's a rock. I pick it up anyways, and I walk.
All right.
I go,
And
bye, Jameson. Thank you again.
you leave Bones. You watch as him guy just walks right past you. Skipping over to Ass now. Ass, where were you headed?
I was headed to the next person on the list. I don't exactly remember their names, but I'm sure somebody told me before.
I was going to Ophelia.
Yeah, who's after Ophelia?
Sarah Gray. But you know what? You go to Ophelia, I'm gonna go to Sarah Gray.
Gary.
Really?
Sarah Gary. I will go to Sarah Gary.
All right, you're going to Ophelia. Ass, where would you like to go? Would you like to go to the estate? Where would you like to wander to?
I told him.
So,
Well, if he said, I was gonna
wait,
say I told him where
wait,
it
Sarah,
is.
before you
Mhm.
go, like, what's the vibe of the estate? Like, what's it like? Do you know?
What's it like, DM?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very similar to all of the other estates.
I'll point it out. I'll say where it is.
Who is this again? Ophelia. Yeah, Ophelia's parents. Her father is a artisan. He's a sculptor who you guys actually did meet for a brief moment on your first entrance into Wilkinson. So it's a very sort of flowing and loose feel.
So I get there. Can I hide to avoid detection?
Go make me a stealth check.
He's
Alright.
just gonna shadow them. He's
So
just gonna
17 plus
Okay.
whatever stealth is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. So you are unseen. You are on their estate. What would you like to do?
I'd like to just get in like a general area to kind of like the best area I can get into to cover as many, like, I can't see with my own eyes, but to see as many of entrance points as possible to the estate.
So
The
the
best place.
okay. So
Even
this
if it's up high.
okay. This particular estate is the main estate house, which has doors and windows all around it, and then a separate little shed and a bit of an open sort of plateau, which seems to be used for sculpting.
Can I hide near the shed?
Okay, that's fine.
Sounds good.
You sit there for a couple minutes, and no one's really out and about right now.
Well, I keep waiting.
All right. How long would you like to wait?
I mean, for a good amount of time. Can I wait 2 hours?
You want to wait 2 hours?
Well, how
Okay.
much time have we already spent doing all this?
DM note, it's probably been like half an hour while everybody has been wandering around. It's like right now it's probably like 11:30 in the morning. You had a late start.
Okay, can I just 11:30 in the morning?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
so
guys
it's
were all
late out.
fucking wasted. Like, or most of you were fucking wasted.
Wait, somebody got fucking killed in broad daylight? Yeah.
No, in the
they did.
woods. She got killed in the woods by a shed.
She was killed on her estate, and from your medicine check, you could tell that it happened like a period of time ago that was like during the night.
Hours ago.
Yeah,
So,
it was like several hours ago. It was like a while.
Seeing that nothing's wrong, I guess. I mean, I don't know where to go, but yeah, I guess I didn't realize it was so in the middle of the day. I feel like nobody's gonna get murdered until nightfall, so it's probably useless to wait and stake somebody out.
As you're just sort of sitting there for maybe like 10 or so minutes, you see a figure go out and approach the shed. You watch as he, just a human man, a little bit older. He has this graying black hair, giving him this salt and pepper look. He tosses on an apron, and he goes and he scoops up this big sort of like handful of clay, and he goes and he just slaps it down onto the thing in front of him and begins to start to mold it.
Okay. Mold some clay. I'm gonna wait here for 20 minutes.
All right. 20 minutes pass. You watch as he makes an impressive amount of progress on this. You can already tell that it's going to be in some sort of like shape of a seahorse.
Oh, very interesting. Cool. I'm intrigued by the art, but I cannot make my presence known. So I guess after that, I just go. I don't know where to go to though. Where should I go? Do I like
That is up to
know
you.
where
That is
anybody else is?
I'm in jail.
You don't really know where everyone else is because you guys all just sort of scattered into the wind.
Okay. Guess I'll just wait here for a little longer.
Okay.
this.
It doesn't seem that anybody really notices that you're there. You are well hidden, and he just seems he's going about his day.
All right, I guess I'm gonna leave. Go back to the town. Try to find everybody else.
Okay. Sounds good. Going now to
Yeah.
Alex.
Didn't realize it
Hello.
was the middle of the day.
What's it matter? You could have just approached him, but
Approach the dude.
yeah,
Oh, that's a good point. I could have, but I didn't. So.
it's too late now.
Yeah,
All right.
it's too late.
Alex.
Hi. Going to the Gary residence.
All right. Go and you knock on the door. It is opened up by a let me get the art for this man. Man dressed in a suit, a nice gray silken suit. He nice blue tie, and in one hand is a glass of whiskey. I do want to note it is still 11:30 in the morning.
Enjoying your
Wait,
drink.
no, it's not. It has to be like noon or something. I waited 20
No, because
minutes.
we all left. No, we left at the
It's
same
11:30
time.
for Alex.
Oh, simultaneous.
Yeah, simultaneous turns, Nick.
Simultaneous.
I certainly am enjoying my drink. Claremore. And why is it that you have come onto my property this fine day?
I just want to talk to Sarah.
Well, that
Or at
makes
least-
two of us.
You haven't seen her?
No. She was in some big fuss last night, and, well, rightfully so.
Does it have to do with banks?
Keaton boy? He goes and he scratches his head. He's like, I think she might have mentioned something like that, but she's
What's
just
the other
upset
thing?
about the ball. I mean, hell, I am too. Such a waste.
I could agree in some parts, but
I mean,
it is what it is.
you're just like Sarah. You went through the same, all the pageants and the trainings and the this and the that, all of that time and money wasted. Some girl goes taking a stumble off a cliff.
Joey went through just as much as we did.
Yeah, well, she certainly edged you out at the end, didn't she? How's your mission, by the way?
It was fantastic. It was very eye-opening. I found a higher calling being to answer to.
Well, isn't that nice?
It is. Well, thank you for letting me know. Do you know where she could be?
I don't know.
'Cause I'm
She's
just- I-
always
I'm just
wandering
concerned about what
around,
happened.
getting into shit she shouldn't be.
I'm just
know.
concerned about what's happened at the fountain. I'm just concerned. That's it.
Fountain, what happened there?
You don't know what happened at the fountain?
He looks down at his glass and says, "No."
That's an insight check.
Yeah, can I insight that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a 15.
15. Your memory serves you correct. You actually saw him in the crowd.
Mr. Gary, I saw you there. Why are you lying?
I don't really want to speak of such horrible things.
But why'd you lie, though? You could just have said you don't want to talk about it. That's perfectly fine, but why'd you lie?
Well, I didn't want to get you involved in either. You know,
I'm putting myself involved. I'm checking in on everyone to make sure they're safe.
well, have they been?
No.
Oh, that's sorry to hear that.
That's why I'm checking in on everyone.
Well, hopefully you find Sarah. Assume she's probably doing fine. Raised her right.
Okay, if this guy was remotely, I'm gonna say table talking. If this guy was remotely innocent,
Hmm.
he would be out of the house already looking for his daughter.
Yeah.
Can I
That's all I'm
ins-
saying.
could I insight his attitude towards the situation?
Yes, you may.
17.
17. From your knowledge of, or from your insight of this, and also your knowledge of him, you know that Mr. Gary is an extremely selfish person. He thinks only entirely of his family. You know that he was especially hard on Sarah in terms of pageant preparations and sort of the slumming around that is necessary to get one's get one's daughter to be a high-ranking contestant for the Duchess position. From the looks of it and from the things that he has been saying, it seems that he is just sort of completely disconnected from it now because the competition has already been lost. He is so sort of consumed with his self-pity that he is just completely detached from this situation.
And that's why he's drinking.
Well, you also
That and
know,
also
well,
He's a day drinker. He's just a flat out day drinker.
yeah. Yeah, this is behavior that is kind of expected from this. The amount of crassness is surprising, but knowing your sort of interactions with him in the past and how his reputation within the town and with his daughter, it's not too hard to believe that he's just sort of very detached from it.
Well, thank you for your time. I'll see you around probably tonight, if everything continues.
Well,
but who knows?
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay.
Yeah. Tell Sarah.
Stay safe.
Banks stopped by earlier today. If you see him, or if her.
Will do.
And goes and he closes the door and locks it behind him.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Next on my list, I'm gonna check the Garcias.
All right, we will go now to Bones.
Who's currently
Bones? You are currently being arraigned. You go. We'll go exactly from when him guy left. The 3 guards are with you. The Jameson is sort of writing it up. Public display of magic. Why would you go and do that at a time like this?
Because the lives of girls are more important than my being in jail or not. I'm not ignorant of the law.
Girls?
But all these pageant contestants.
What exactly are you talking about? The contestants? And he looks over to the other guards and they say, we just came from the Brown residence. Margaret Brown is dead.
When we were leaving from the area of the fountain, we passed by the Brown residence and found her body, or found her father with her body. We believe she was murdered using a tooling hammer, which we saw near a shed by the scene covered in blood.
You seem to have a lot of knowledge of this situation. And why might that be, outsider?
Well, Albert Brown is a personal friend of mine. We knew each other from the arenas in Finland. You can check all the records; it'll check out. What was his stage name again?
You know that his name was Bert Halfcaster.
He went by the name of Bert. Bert Half Swordsman. No, he went by the name of Bert. I went by Bones Malone. He doesn't go by Bert anymore. I still go by Bones Malone. Put that in my file.
And he goes and he writes it down on a sheet of paper.
Check the record out. I know what the law is, and I know you don't take kindly to outsiders or magic here, but I didn't want what happened to the little girl to happen to anyone else. She'd been dead for some time.
Is that true? Looking over to the other guards, and they just sort of nod. Jameson just sort of looks you up and down, just says, all right, well, I guess we can levy the fine at a later date. May I please retrieve the magic item?
I mean, you can try, but it's not going to come out of my body.
Out of your body? What are you... What?
I'm going to take off my fancy coat.
Mm-hmm.
And put it on... Am I cuffed or anything?
No, you're not.
I'm going to just hang it on whatever the nearby chair or something is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, sort of T-pose and let them examine everything, show them the arm blade, show them the winged boots.
T-pose.
They are melded to my skin, sir.
One moment.
They are melded to my skin, sir. They cannot be removed. Well, you, sir, have to die then. I hope people that get captured, they have to spin the wheel of punishment. And hopefully you land on community
the
service.
wheel of punishment.
Would you like pain, pleasure, or weird punishment? So
You're gonna be
they go
boiled
and
in
they inspect you. Jameson and one of the other guards go and they inspect you, and you can just hear them murmuring under their voice, "By the divines, what the hell are we seeing here?" And they just sort of look you up and down. They're just like, "Well, I don't exactly know if you can take those off, so don't leave town. We'll levy your fine once we get all this sorted out. And
Don't intend on it. Do you have anything I can do to help?
yes, you can remain out of the guard's way."
Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna get my stuff back on.
your cool jacket.
My gear and my hat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna There's got to be some information I can get out of them.
Go talk to Kinda.
No.
Oh my god.
Are you going to try and ask, or are you just going to try and like listen in as you're leaving?
Are they gonna give me my sword back?
They do.
He's gonna have my sword back.
They can. Did they like not check it for magic?
It doesn't seem that that's something they are capable of doing.
Okay, I'm gonna take the guard who sort of corroborated my story, the one who seems a little bit more credulous and competent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take him to the side
Yeah.
and say, "What's your name?"
Martin.
All right, Martin. You seem like a solid fellow. Solid fellow. Head on straight. World's a lot bigger than this town. I want you guys to be careful out there.
And what exactly does that mean?
I'm worried that there may be more than one culprit.
You seem to have a lot of information about this, but I don't
The
think
only
you.
information I have is what I saw. I've seen a lot of death in my life. Don't want to
Well-
see any more if I can help it.
Well, I don't think you've done it. And by the looks of it, now be straight with me here. Are you going to keep looking around into this, even after you were told not to?
In such a way that it doesn't impede the investigation. I'm gonna try to help people.
Hmm.
If there's someone who needs protection, someone who needs, you know, I don't know, someone to look after him or relay a message safely. If everyone's inside, I can do that. But I'm not gonna get in your way.
You any good in a fight?
Plenty good. Some might say it's all I'm good for.
Well, ain't that good to know? He goes and he turns over to Jameson and he says, "Oh, Jameson, I will be escorting this one back to their housing with the who are you staying with?
Claremore.
With the Claremores." Jameson just sort of waves his hand, just far too busy to deal with this.
They
Martin
didn't even write up a fine, I bet.
Martin looks directly at you and says, "Well, let's get this done."
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been
Mm. Moving now
I wish
to
I had asked also for a sombrero.
moving now to Hingai, I believe.
Back to me, baby.
Yes.
Back
Where
to
is it you were
me.
heading?
I guess I'm gonna look for Delight. Nope, that's not her name.
Telia.
Delia again. Yeah.
Okay. How are you
Hey
going to go
there,
about this? Are you going to
Delia.
ask around for the Garcia residence? Are you going to?
I'm just gonna like I don't know. I don't want to ask around. That's suspicious. Or yeah, no, I'm gonna ask around. I guess I'll look for like. Yeah. I'll just look for like women who are fashionably dressed who may or may not know who she is.
All right. They're pretty easy to find on the riverside, in the area of the riverside.
I guess so. I'm gonna I walk up to like a group of girls. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, excuse me, I'm really sorry to bother you, but do you happen to know a Delia Garcia by chance?
Oh, look at
Kind of back.
this. A traveler from across the dreaded expanse comes all the way to our little town, and all they want to know is about Delia. Oh, this truly
Oh,
is my heart is truly breaking.
oh, it's more of a she, I met her in passing, and I believe I may have something of hers I'd like to return. Um, uh, I just wanted to know if there's any way to find her. Um, it's nothing like that.
Oh, well, of course. Allow us to show you. And they go and they just sort of give you general directions to the um, Garcia household.
Oh, thank you. You guys have been nothing but kind. I really appreciate it. Um, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the river.
You as well. It's a fine day with you around.
Oh, be a pleasure if I could stay all afternoon. And I give him a wink.
All right.
And I go find the Garcia family.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Man,
you
I wish you were still old man so you couldn't do that.
Fuck off.
so you wander onto the estate. This estate has the main estate house, and then off to the side is a bit of a house made entirely of glass, filled with various
Jesus.
plants and trees.
Aren't I at the Garcias?
You were also heading there, correct? So I
Okay.
think at this point, with everything lining up, you guys both should arrive there at around the same time.
I'm like, wow, Ass would love this. Do I see Alex?
Yes. You look over, and Alex is sort of coming up the road as you're admiring the greenhouse.
Wait, I'm not there, right?
You are not.
No.
Over.
You
I'm
were
over in
you were heading
fucking
towards
Hill.
the town, I believe.
Okay.
No.
I go, Alex, hey. I have semi good news. I just talked to Kindle and got him he might be able to talk to the guard about, checking in on all of the pageantees. So I think, it'll be a little less stressful for us. Yeah.
Mm.
So if I see we're both here at the Garcia house. If you want to check in on Delia, that'd be so great.
I gotta check in on Rachel. She's the one that actually.
Yeah, Rachel. I didn't remember her name. Yeah, check out Rachel. I kind of don't want to see Delia again. I'm not
That's
gonna
completely
lie.
fine. Yeah, don't need to.
Yeah,
Just
cool. So who
did you
else
see?
is?
Have you run into Aster Bones?
Yeah. Bones got her. Yeah.
Got arrested?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're not
Did you
surprised.
help him?
No, he can talk his
Good.
way out of
Okay.
it.
Good. Good. Okay. Good. I try.
I hold my hand up for a high five.
Honestly, to be honest, out of us, he is probably the most competent one to that he can talk to guards without ruining his reputation even more.
He's got a good rep. He's cool. He's good by himself. He's usually
Yeah, he has a solid
acceptable.
alibi. I believe it. I believe him.
I just feel bad. I was stressed out, and I got nervous after talking to Kindall and that
Why are
fuckhead
you
in the
talking to
jail.
Kindall? Why are you talking to him?
But why not? He's a nice guy, and he's good with blacksmithing, and it's totally platonic.
We're trying to talk to other pageantry guests members.
Yeah, well, you know what? Who's gonna get the guard's attention except someone from the inside? So that's why I went to go talk to him. I couldn't find anybody. I don't know anyone in this town. This is the only man I've talked to who I know.
Well, on the other hand, Sarah's also missing.
Fuck. Okay. Who does that
And
leave?
So Unity is also missing.
Unity is also missing. Okay. So
this is table talk. I have a notepad open and I'm writing everyone's current locations.
yeah, two people are dead.
Oh my God,
Two are
I should've
missing.
stayed.
So where should I go from here? Should I go check on someone else? You're gonna have to give me directions because I don't know anybody.
Are you gonna go talk to him, or are you gonna go back to the blacksmith and flirt?
I'm not. I went for the purposes. I went to go check in. I went to help, and I did help. Okay, he's gonna talk to the guard about checking in on everybody. So you're welcome. Who should I go see next?
To be honest, you can just follow me around if you want. It's like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
Talk,
guess okay.
go talk to Daniela's father.
Danielle's father.
They might know something.
They might know something.
You never know.
Okay. Okay.
You have your ways with people. You're very charismatic.
Yeah.
You could talk to a grieving father.
Yeah, but it might be a little too early to talk about that stuff. He doesn't know what's going on. His daughter just died.
Yeah,
You saw
that
him
means
at
he
the
does
end.
knows what's going on.
Oh, yeah, he knows that she's dead, duh, but like he doesn't know like who did it. There's no
We're in the same situation. We don't know what's happening. So far, that all we know is that Margaret was killed late last night with a bludgeoned object with a hammer.
something like that, yeah.
And it's how was Danielle killed? You said her face was smashed in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so potentially a similar way of death. So,
So
and we
it's
never got a chance.
them.
We never got a time of death because of the guards.
Okay. I guess all right, I'll go talk to Danielle's parents.
Just try to get anything out of. Just try to see if they
Yeah.
know anything. Just know if she never came back home.
Worst case
If
scenario.
something was off.
But what do I say? Like, I'm just going. What am I? I'm an outsider. You gotta remember that. I'm gonna walk in there and just be like, "Hey, can I talk to you about your dead daughter?" What does that sound like to you? Sounds like crazy talk.
Do you want to just come with me? I got finished going down this list. It's up to you. You can. I believe in you.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with you. I think it might be easier if we tag team this.
I still got to talk to Rachel and Penelope, and I still got to get a word from Ass about Ophelia.
I think we might be able to cut that down. If the guards are checking on them, I think we could go.
Do you want to go check
to
in
Danielle
on Ass? You want to go find Ass
after this? I mean, I could go find Ass.
See if because I need to know what happened to Ophelia.
Okay. Yeah, we'll reconvene at the. I guess I'll take Ass with me to Danielle's. I feel better if I go with someone else at least. So we'll go there first. You deal with the Garcias.
I will deal with everyone.
All right.
All right,
Okay,
it's your burden.
Break.
So,
Break.
him guy, you go and you start to sort of search it for Ass. Give me a survival check.
Survival check. Is he still hiding?
Survive.
I'm not hiding anymore.
He's no longer hiding, but he is on his way over.
Survival.
He's on his way over towards the town square. So
Okay. That is a natural 1 plus 3. That's a 4.
as you go and you're wandering around and you are just so focused, trying to look for Ass, trying to like go and you keep grabbing tieflings who are very clearly not Ass. And they're just members of the Daltry Guard. You've been called many things in Infernal that you do not understand, but you can pretty much determine aren't very kind.
Nice terms. Yeah.
And yeah, no, you can't really find them, and you're so focused that you go and suddenly you just feel smack.
Right in the face.
You sort of slam into somebody, and you look down and you see
Oh god.
a young man, human,
Okay.
who you recognize from the night before. It is Banks.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry there, buddy. You all right?
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm fine. No thanks to you.
Yeah, okay. Nice attitude you got there. Anyways,
Yeah.
I got a person I'm looking for that's not you, so.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, and who is that? Is it Sarah, perchance?
Nope, but if you know where she is, that'd also be great news.
Well, I don't, okay? She's pissed at me, and I can't find her to talk to her.
What do you, yeah, you guys were, I heard you were fighting last night. Sorry about that. I know stuff can be tough,
Yeah, I mean...
It's okay, buddy. Yeah. Shit goes down.
I did mention why they were probably arguing.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's because of Julie's letters that Banks is going with Julie to the to the thing tonight.
Oh, okay. I go. Is it by chance? I don't want to overstep. I know you're not exactly familiar with me, but I'm familiar with Julie. If that rings a bell.
Oh, you know then?
I know the basic gist of it. And it doesn't seem, that you're too happy in this situation.
I mean, my folks, man, my folks told me that Julie is going to win the Duchess prize. That it's already been
Yeah.
decided, and they think that, well, if I'm on her arm, it could help the family. They
Help the family.
they made me break up with Sarah last night.
Break up? Dude, that's so uncool. What the
I,
hell?
I'm not happy about it either.
Yeah, I know, but aren't you like, I don't know, you're like the hottest, youngest guy out here with like the top gun family. I don't know, I don't know what a gun is, but like the hotshot family around here shouldn't, why does it matter if you're on Julie's arm or Sarah's arm? You guys already have, a great deal of authority, I guess. Authority, class, maybe. I don't know.
The standing of
am
my
not.
family is none of your concern.
Yeah. No, but it's not my concern. But I'm saying, it, shouldn't really matter who you're dating, but it matters, I guess, what you want is more important. Wouldn't your standing in, uh,
Yeah,
affect that? Wouldn't you be able to do that?
You're preaching to the clerics right now, all right?
Okay, I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to validate your experience, and that's hard for men to do these days. To get in touch with their emotions. I understand.
Yeah,
But
sure. And what are you even doing? Run around here in such a hurry?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, and he's just really good at hiding, and I'm not the best at finding him. But hey, if you want to tag along, if you find your friend, I'll find mine, and we could talk a little bit more about your feelings.
I'll go with you, but I'm not talking about my feelings, all right?
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
Let's just go.
All right. Come on,
Why
bud.
is him?
Let's go.
Why is him guy always like the therapist of the group?
Because he
All
was
right.
abandoned as a child, and he wants to make sure that he takes care of everybody else because no one took care of him.
Him
That's
guys'
why.
issues are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
Him guy helps others to avoid his own.
His own pain. Yeah, we'll get there. It's not in this part of the campaign though.
No,
So
we're gonna talk about that in like episode 100.
Yeah.
we zoom in now to Ath.
Who's been
Yes.
hiding
On
behind
his
me
way,
the
on his
entire
way,
time.
on his way to
I've been
the
hiding.
town square.
I've been out in the open.
On your way to the town square.
I've been running. I get to the town square and say, "Okay." I look to my left.
I look to my right.
Mm-hmm.
I look to my right,
Yeah.
and I say, "I don't see anybody. Do I see anybody?"
No, all you really see are guards who are surrounding sort of surrounding the fountain. They have turned it off, so water is no longer flowing, but you can tell that the body is still in there.
So, like, I don't know the address of any of these other people, so I'm at an impasse.
Do you want to just look for another party member, or
yeah, like,
talk
can I
to
look for another
someone?
party member?
I have a spell that might help with this.
Do not cast magic.
Shit,
What do you?
I do
I know,
not
I'll do
want
it
to
behind a
ask a
closed
random
door.
person. I do not want to ask a random person, "Hey, where can I find these people?" So yeah, I'm just gonna look for a party member, I guess.
Okay, make me a perception check.
I am the unclaimed minor. I'm seeking an adult.
Unclaimed tiefling.
Perception 12.
12. All right. It takes you a little bit, but at some point you just sort of look over and you see the frame of this massive being just sort of lumbering over towards town.
Oh, it's Bones.
As
No.
as you run over to the figure, it is him guy.
That guy.
Oh, hey,
How much taller? How much taller is him guy than Bones?
Him
Yeah.
guy's like 7'4". He's a big
Okay,
dude.
Bones is like probably about 6'5", I think.
Yeah, no, him guy's like two people in a
Yeah.
trench coat. Yeah.
Two very small people.
Yeah.
People in a trench coat. Him
Literally,
guy.
yeah. Oh my.
I checked
Hey.
up on Ophelia.
Oh. Hey.
You
Hold on a
did
second.
you?
Yeah.
Also, not her name, but whatever.
Ophelia?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yes.
Ophelia, sorry.
so I also I
Oh,
did some,
you
I
checked
happened
on
to
Ophelia?
Derek?
Is she? Yeah,
She's still in the river.
we kind of lost track of her last night.
yeah. You guys were
Wait.
shit fit.
Who's in my presence? Is it him guy or
Him
who
guy?
else?
Oh, so
and
this is
Thanks.
Banks. I think you remember. I don't know if you spoke to him last night. Did you?
Banks?
Banks.
I don't know if I did, Banks.
I don't think we've spoken, but thanks. Yeah, no, you know where Ophelia is. Ophelia's doing all right. Yeah, no, we I saw her last night. She was heading out with a group.
A group.
Group.
Yeah.
You wanna?
Well,
I mean, so after with Sarah,
Yeah.
I came back. It was kind of, everybody was leaving at different times and going different directions, and I honestly don't remember much. But I know that Dean went with Penelope over to the beach on the north side, and Ophelia was
Dean?
with him too.
oh, let's
Yeah,
go to the
Dean.
beach.
Well, I can't imagine they'd be there now at this hour. Do you what? Yeah, but you know a way to find these guys? Maybe
Well,
you could
maybe
talk to
we
them.
should see if I didn't actually see if Ophelia was home. Just kind of hung out around the home and made sure nobody wandered up looking for murder.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. You're great at doing that.
Murder?
So, no, it's nothing. It's like a fun
Wait.
word he likes to use. Shut the fuck up, ass. And yeah, it's just like a joke. It's
Forgot
it's
this
a
Banks guy was here.
it's a what the hell is your what kind of it's a tiefling joke? Yeah, because they're hellbound and shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah, haven't you heard of
hmm.
Mordor? It's a very popular place.
Well, I really should. I think I should be going. I need to go. I
scared him off.
I need to
scared
kind
him
of go.
Yeah.
Like, I need to like find my
Hey,
folks.
that's fine. I just have one
Famous
request.
piece of
If you could find if you find Sarah, let Alex know. She's kind of trying to keep an eye out on all the pageant girls, just checking in on 'em from last night, and she's kind of worried. So if you
Oh.
run into her, just let her know if Sarah's alright. If you do find her.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, and it's okay to be upset. It's okay to not be okay. I put a hand on his shoulder.
He's very uncomfortable with this just massive hand basically like wrapping around his shoulder, like over, like his thumb over his heart. He just sort of steps back slowly and starts walking back towards the Riverside district.
I get it. All right, good luck.
All right, so it's now him guy and ass.
Okay, so fun fact, asked.
Looks like that
when
person
in the
wasn't involved in the search. I didn't know.
No, not at all.
We
Dude,
were running around with that person, and I'm running around.
Literally, dude. Okay, no, listen. I need you to just take a quick second to think about who we were with this morning and who knows about what. And that motherfucker right there knows jack shit.
Oh, I've been gone for an hour. I didn't know if you made a new friend.
I make a lot of friends.
Well, whatever, let's go.
Okay.
Where do you guys want to go?
We need to stop by Danielle's, I think. Alex mentioned something.
And so we should go by Ophelia's house again, and Ophelia's dad was sculpting. We could talk about the sculpting, but also inquire about Ophelia, because if Ophelia didn't return home, maybe we should go to the beach.
So when you said that she was okay and you neglected to mention that she wasn't home, by that you mean you only know her dad was sculpting and that's the only information you got?
I just figured that, like, like some shit has happened. Like, he seemed pretty okay. Um, so I suspected that his daughter was
Okay.
probably home. But
Yeah,
maybe we should go ask.
And guys,
let's go
who
to the
is
beach.
Dean? Clark, do I know who Dean is?
We should go to the
You
beach
are not
first.
there.
Let's go
Okay,
to the
we can
beach.
go
I
to the
know.
beach. We can go to the beach.
Beach episode. Let's go to the beach.
All right, you guys are going to go to the beach. Fuck, where's even the order now? I think we're back
It's
to
me now.
Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
All right, Sarah, where you
Er,
headed?
I'm in
Jesus,
front of
splitting the
I'm-
party. All right, where you
I'm in-
headed?
I'm in front of Garcia's house.
All right. So,
I knock on the door. I walk up and I
Alright.
knock on the door.
knock on the door. It is opened by a butler who goes and greets you. And what is it that I can assist you with this fine afternoon? Miss.
Uh-oh.
Jake, you there?
No.
Mans is gone.
Oh no, Jake.
No. Sarah's been lost.
All right. Back to Bones. Yay!
Bones. Side cut to
Bones.
Bones as he opens the door.
It's boning time.
Yeah, Bones,
Hey,
you're
Bones
there
Maloney.
with Martin. And he just sort of looks over you, he's like, "So, what's your lead?"
I said,
All I do we
Oh,
know?
wait,
Do we know
wait.
cause
Wait.
is Rachel home? I must meet Amanda, please.
All right, what do you say to the butler, Sarah? Alex.
Sorry,
I'm on
Bones.
I'm on my phone at the moment. I think
Yeah.
my internet on my PC's dying. Is Rachel home?
Rachel? No, Mistress Rachel has not been home this afternoon. And I don't believe she was here this evening either.
What's the name of her? Who's the name of the
Delia.
other person? Is she home?
Oh, yes, Mistress Delia. Allow me to fetch her. Please, come to the waiting room. They go and they bring you over to a room. It's filled with all of these exotic plants. And Delia walks down a few minutes later. Oh, hello, Alex. It's good to see you again. Have a fun
It's,
night, I presume?
Yes. Yes, you heard what happened this morning, correct?
I did. I was there.
So you can probably guess why I'm here.
Yes. I didn't do it, if that is what you're asking.
No. I'm checking in on everyone. I'm thinking that they're targeting all the participants. So I'm checking in on everyone.
Oh. I don't know. My sister didn't come home last night. She always had a way of wandering off whenever she wanted to be alone.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Margaret Brown was murdered last night.
Oh my God.
As we were checking, they were the second house we checked. We heard a yell from just off their property, and we found her body with her father. Her father found her over by their shed.
Well, and what? What am I so?
I'm
she
telling
sits
you
down on the stairs, just like hyperventilating.
I'm gonna sit down next to her and I'm gonna calm her down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you because I trust you.
And what am I supposed to do with this information?
Tell someone that can potentially help the others.
Oh, okay.
Because people in the town trust you more than me.
Oh, okay. I'll go. I'll talk to the guard. I'll talk to all hell. I'll talk to that savage if I have to. Like, I'll do what I have to do. Okay.
Just do it with a straight and mind. Don't.
Who's that savage she's referring to?
I'm pretty sure she's talking
You are
about
not there.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
she's
I know
talking
I'm not
about the
there.
gladiator. Do I know who she's talking about?
Indeed, you do. That would be Ildred.
Ildred. It's would Ildred know anything? You think?
I don't know. I mean, he barely understands common. I don't know. Just promise me you'll find her. She would always go to the fields when she wanted to think. She's such an idiot. She would wander off in there.
All right, thank you. I will definitely check the fields.
Go. Be. Oh my god. He just goes and sort of like runs upstairs.
This was Rachel's house, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Rachel missing. I'll check the fields. All right. I'm gonna leave.
Gotcha. Now switch to Bones. Jameson or Martin looks over to you. Well, so what's your lead?
Cause of death for the brown girl seemed to be blunt force trauma, repeated with some kind of tool that must have come from the shed on her property. All I know is her father seems to have found her upon leaving for the morning.
What kind of?
That's what I know.
What kind of hammer was it? Or what object? What was it?
Remember, it was like a tooling hammer.
Yeah, it looks something like a sort of like a chiseling hammer.
Kind of chisel.
Chiseling hammer. This brown fellow. What was it he did for a living?
I think he made a lot of money in the pits and was now living off the savings, looking for a job. I know
He a sculptor?
The Jenkins. Was he a sculptor?
Not that you know of.
Oh my god. Not that I know of. Do we know any sculptor? We know a sculptor. Didn't we hear of a sculptor?
Ophelia's dad. Yeah.
Sculptor. I don't know. Where's the hammer? Does the other guard have it? I mean,
we didn't touch it. It was at the scene. They must have picked it up, right?
Yeah, we should go find them.
Okay.
All right. You go, and it takes you a little bit to go and like sort of track them down, but you find them, and they are just sort of holding the hammer in their hands.
Well, I guess there aren't prints, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's just a very bloody sort of chiseling hammer.
That's what did the deed.
And why exactly would that be? You said it was over by that shed, right? Now why exactly would ex-gladiator need a chiseling hammer?
Did it come out of the shed?
He said it was over by the shed.
Why don't we check if there's any empty slots?
Okay.
Also, is it like locked or anything when we approach?
No, the area is pretty cleaned out at this point. It seems that the body has been taken by the guard for further investigation. Well, that's the area around the shed. The shed itself, it's not locked or anything. It's just like a pretty standard, just sort of
normal
like
shed. Okay,
shed.
let's go inside and I guess we check around.
All right. Make me a perception check, please.
Would it be investigation or perception?
Either.
Okay, I'm better at one of them. 10.
10. Looking around, do you just see a lot of rakes and things more accustomed to yard work?
Nothing like chiseling hammers in here. And certainly, if there was just a hammer, we would find a chisel. There isn't one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My only thought is, he said he was looking for work, right?
Well, I had recommended him to the Jenkins family to be a guard. I know that their previous guard had a different engagement.
Well, I'm looking at this. I don't know, the quarry maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Do we have cause of death for the first girl in the fountain?
You saw her head, didn't you?
Did that happen before or after? Oh, her head escaped it.
The marble is cracked.
This probably did it then. Are there any like marble fragments on the hammer?
Looking at it, investigation check.
Sure. I'm bad at those, but maybe Martin can do it. I got a 5.
5. Martin. Okay, Martin actually rolled pretty good. He looks at it and just says, "No, I don't think so. I think the thing that cracked that their fountain was, well,
Probably heftier than
the
this.
girl."
Oh my god. Okay, let's get down to the quarry.
Let's do it. So, you go and you make your way over to the quarry. You reach the bridge that that sort of spans the river over into the quarry district, only to find it stationed by members of the Wilkinson Town Guard. Surrounding them are a group of surly-looking miners, seemingly displeased with their guests. You reach the front of the crowd, and the guards standing there say, please go back to your homes. The quarry is closed for the day. While we investigate the tragedy of last night, none are allowed to leave the premises."
Hang on. I walk forward with Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone here missing a hammer?
You hear some murmuring out in the back, but nothing in particular.
You sure? Nothing?
Hammers are stored at the quarry, mister.
Well, this one wasn't. Gonna hold it out.
Everyone sort of backs up. The guard who are on the bridge start to go to grab their blades, but Martin holds his hand up. "Nah, don't worry, he's with me."
We're trying to figure out what's happening. Stop it before anything else happens. If you fine gentlemen knew something, you'd be doing the town a great service.
We didn't. One of the guys, sort of larger and surlier than the rest. All the rest sort of are looking up to him both physically. He just sort of looks at you and says, "We didn't see anything last night. We left early even to go get all dolled up for the big shindig."
Really? And it wouldn't have been like some kind of lock on this place.
It's a quarry.
I'm gonna roll survival for footprints.
Okay.
A natural 1.
It's a bridge.
Okay. Do we know any? Would you use hammers of this make here, or is this too small for you?
He goes and just sort of looks at it, not touching it, and says, "Seems like something more fine, but it's a chisel hammer, all right."
That's what we thought. Who's a sculptor in town?
Sculptor. They're sort of going and speaking amongst themselves. Nearest sculptor there would be that would be Miter, right? Yeah. Miter.
Miter?
Miter.
Lives in Wilkinson?
Course.
Family?
Miter.
The Miter family.
Oh, who is that? Sorry.
That's Ophelia's.
That's
Ophelia.
father.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. He's the father of one of the girls in the pageant. Can we get 2 guards to accompany us if we go to the house?
Yeah. As you do, you just sort of look over. Martin goes and he seems to be talking. A couple of the guards go and start shuffling over with you and say, "Well, what now?"
I think we talked to Miter.
All right. We're going to stick with this for a moment. You go and you make your way over there. You find a human man, a little on the older side, graying black hair, sitting, sculpting a nearly finished clay piece of a seahorse.
Using to sculpt with?
His hands.
Okay.
They look over to him and say, "Mr. Miter, we have a few questions to ask you." He turns around, his hands covered in clay and plaster, just sort of wipes them on his apron. Yeah, how may I help you?
Well, there's been, as you probably know, some disturbances around town.
So I
First
heard.
of all, Do you know the whereabouts of your daughter?
I do not. Her
Yeah,
mother's
neither do we.
worried, but I figure she just one of her friends.
Natural 2.
What are you
Or
rolling?
Insight.
Oh, insight. Can't really divine anything from it. You trust what he's saying.
All right. Because we found this chiseling hammer. Scene of one of the crimes. Gonna hold it out.
He looks at it and he's just horrified.
It's a pretty vicious display. Do you know anyone who would be in possession of one of these, other than the miners?
I don't know the miners. I don't know. That's not something I use. I'm a sculptor.
Sight.
All right.
A natural 1. I
Bruh.
cannot fucking roll for this
Can't
investigation.
really tell
not a
anything.
posse member. All right. Listen here. You say you're not worried about your daughter?
I mean, I feel a little worried now that you've come in here and started interrogating me on her whereabouts, threatening
Girls are
me with a
dead.
bloodied hammer.
I'm not threatening you. 2 girls in this town are dead. I want to make sure your daughter doesn't become the third.
I'm telling you everything I know. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like he knows anything. Shit, I don't know how to do the good cop.
More
Martin,
like good.
Martin sort of walks over. He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "We'll be right back, Mr. Miter. Pardon us." So it brings you over to the side and he says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I don't know. I'm new to this. Can you take charge here?
Sure. Hey, boys, stay with Mr. Miter for now. We're going to the goddamn quarry.
Okay.
All
Go
right.
back to the quarry.
We'll stick with this just for a brief moment more. I apologize, but so you go and you reach the quarry. Martin speaks to the guards there, and you're sort of brought. You're allowed to sort of walk over. You have now reached the quarry. The ground has turned from lush grass to solid granite. The space of the quarry is a massive pit with several pits winding down into the recess. There are several caves spread throughout, though many of them are closed off.
Can I do another survival for footprints or anything like that?
Go
In and
right
out of
on
the
ahead.
quarry? Give me an actual roll this time, man. 12.
All right. Almost instantly when you arrive there, you look down at the ground, you see a trail of blood leading down one of the paths towards the center of the quarry.
Suspect we may need some backup.
Right. A couple minutes later, a couple more guards appear with Martin.
Let's follow this.
All right. After about 5 minutes tracking this blood trail, you reach its source. Lying in the middle of one of the paths is a girl wearing a simple brown dress, lying in a pool of blood. Ophelia Miter is dead.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I say
Another one bites the
in
dust.
non-existence.
Oh, God. We better go tell her father.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Well, let's
Until we get this sorted out.
Let's investigate here.
All right. Make me an investigation check or a medicine check.
Oh, that one's good. 19.
What do you want that one to be?
That is medicine.
Medicine? Okay. You go and you lean down and take a look at her, take a look at the body. There is a small rock spike, something like a stalagmite, around 6 inches in length, 1 inch diameter, protruding from the back of her skull. From that medicine roll and from what you have seen on the walk here, it is clear that this was not a fast death. It is likely that she was not killed by the spike, but by the blood loss, and that she was brought to this location upon her own feet.
Fucking unitary. Well, I relay the information to Martin.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking bad.
It's gruesome.
Okay, well, let's trail it back to where we can, the blood trail starts, because she would have been tracking it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's trail it back to where the blood trail starts, because she would have been tracking it.
Okay. You reach to where the blood trail starts, and there's nothing else really there. I think you might have misunderstood
somebody broke off a stalagmite and stuck it into the back of her head, and then she trailed over there. Is that what you said? It seems like
from your medicine roll, it seems that whatever what that happened, and she just sort of wandered over in that direction, mindless.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Is the blood trail would have come from wherever she got hit, right? That's where it would have started.
There's a pool. There was a small pool of blood where you first found the trail.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh shit. All right. Let me think. What do we know about this at all? Who's strong enough to break off a stalagmite, put it in the back of a girl's head?
I don't know, but didn't really seem to see it coming. That's
oh
for
my
sure.
god. I didn't sign up for this.
Bones Malone, PI.
Well, okay.
More like Bones Malone, TMI.
Let's think. This was all done before we woke up this morning.
If I had to guess so.
Who knows if the, culprit is still in town? Check the
Hmm?
We should check the stables. Are there town stables?
There are. They're a little up the ways on your side of the river.
Make sure that there are no horses missing.
All right, you're going to go up towards the stables, and we will zoom out and then back in on who is next. I think it's him, guy, and ass again.
Yes.
All right.
Him, guy, ass, bones.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
All right, where were you guys headed? I believe you were headed to the beach.
Beach.
All right.
The beach.
So, with the directions that Banks had given you, it's a beach on the northern end, north of the Amber Lantern, over near closer to the farmland. As you approach, you can still hear the quiet cranking coming from the inn's water wheel. Though the current of the river is strong, this meandering river has left the area in front of the beach nearly stagnant, a brief respite in the flow.
Kind of tranquil.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Can see why kids would come out to hide here. All right. I guess we better look for people. I don't know.
All right, make me a perception check, please.
Let's look around.
I spy with my little eyes. Something of the nature of a roll that rolls for 16.
All right, pass.
My roll?
Yes.
Let's see. 19.
19. All right. After scanning the area for a few minutes, you both sort of settle in on an area where it's clear that the sand has been disturbed. It's a bit of a mound in an area where you wouldn't expect it. And on closer investigation, there is a small spattering of blood resting atop this mound.
Asp, I don't have a good feeling about this.
No.
Um, fuck. Do
Let's
we?
go investigate?
No, I don't want to see another dead girl today.
I haven't seen one. Or yeah, I have, but I'll see another one. It's okay.
Okay. You can take a look. God damn it.
Yeah, this
All
is
right.
not ideal.
Would you like to dig?
Big, yeah.
All right. After 2 handfuls of sand, your fingers touch something foreign and cold.
Yeah, we're gonna withdraw my hand. Do I not have a? I don't have an entrenching tool. No.
You do not.
Okay.
I could like try and peel some like sand up with my axe and use it like a shovel almost.
Yeah, what do well, I have a scimitar. I can use that to do something.
Yes, dig. Just dig your hands.
It's easy to
Fine.
say when you're not touching a dead body.
All right. You want to dig him,
Yeah,
guy?
use your scimitar and cause more.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna dig. Like,
I'll just
I
help
feel like
dig.
my
Yeah, get her
character's
out.
been
Alright.
around death enough to just dig.
So about maybe 3 or 4 inches underneath the sand in this mound, you find a young woman wearing a black and gold dress with a set of panpipes resting upon her hip. As you move her out of the ditch, you find her glasses lying broken in the sand beneath her. Penelope Smith is dead.
Oh, we didn't even get
This
there.
is not
I
even
didn't
who
even
we
get
were
to her
searching
yet.
for. Yeah, this
I
is
didn't
not
even get
even
to
who
her
we
on
were
the list.
searching for.
Well, she's on the list. She was the last person on my list. So
Wait, who came to the beach? Was it Penelope, Ophelia, and somebody else?
And
Dean.
yeah, who the fuck is this Dean? Wait,
Dean.
I don't know this
Should
Dean
we
character
go
because I'm
find
not there.
Dean?
I know who Dean is, but I'm not there, so I can't ask who Dean is.
Sand in my mouth. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay.
Jesus
I think
Christ!
we
And okay, so
we should find
Unity
Sarah.
and Sarah are still missing. It's
Okay.
Rachel. So
So
there's still 3 missing people.
Sarah, you
Okay,
are not here.
I'm just saying.
so
And
and
we
we
know.
need
Yeah,
to
I
find
know.
Dean. So
The
him
only
guy.
person who I would know who could find Dean is Sarah, or what was his name?
Banks.
Blake. Blake.
Banks.
Thanks. Or me.
Banks.
Just saying.
I can
Or
go
me.
ask Banks more
Bender.
about Mordor. He would
I
be
really don't think you should be
receptive.
talking to Banks at all. I don't think Banks wants to talk to me. But if it's any chance of finding what's his face, Dean?
Lore note: him guy thinks that Banks's name is Blake.
Yes. Yeah. So we should find. You go find Sarah. Tell her about Penelope, and I will go look for I go
By
look
Sarah,
for
do you mean
Banks.
me or actual Sarah?
No, you, Alex. It's not.
I'm Alex.
So you guys are just going to leave this body on the
Unattended.
beach,
Or
unattended?
do you want? I guess.
Yeah,
Do you want to
let's.
go?
I mean, yeah, like I don't think we should
Can't.
rebury it. It will just
Nope.
lead to
No,
more
you.
time for discovery.
Well, then we should let the
But
guard know. Or let Sarah know. You gotta get.
well,
Alex. Sarah.
okay. I'll leave an
Uh,
anonymous tip outside the
What?
no,
guard.
just go find Alex. Just go find Alex. I'll stay here. I'll wait here. Go find
I'll
Alex.
go find Alex, but I'll also leave. Wait, you're gonna wait here?
I will wait here. You go
Okay,
find Alex. If I can
okay,
flag down the
okay.
guard, I will.
Gotcha.
All right. So you're going to leave. Do you want to do any other investigation on this area before we split the party again?
There's not much I can do. I can look at the crime scene with my spectacles and my medicine check to see if there's anything that I can tell.
Okay, so make
Cause of
me a
death?
medicine and an investigation check. Investigation with advantage.
Let's see. For medicine, that is it's a 27.
All right.
Investigation is Just a 12.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So,
I have a 0 modifier.
look at medicine-wise, just checking the body. The body is sickeningly pale with this tinge of blue around her eyes and lips. Investigating the body itself, you see that there is a bladed entry wound in the small of her back, though surprisingly, there is no blood. There's no blood on her whatsoever. The skin surrounding this wound is black and flaky.
Oh fuck. Do I
Oh
do I know
god,
what this
I
is?
suddenly want to throw out a bunch of lines from the first season of Dexter where this is a there's no blood. Where to go?
Do we either of us know what this is? Can we do like an arcane check?
If you want to try and make an Arcana check, you may.
Yeah,
They
I
may have
guess
drained
Those
blood.
who are proficient in Arcana.
Arcana. Okay, I rolled a
Believe you
well,
both
I
are.
guess yeah,
I can do
18
Arcana
plus
too.
6. So
Okay, that's
Okay.
gonna be fine. I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Looking at it, something like this, the way in which the body has reacted seems something necrotic.
fucking figures.
Though the lack of blood is a mystery.
So they could have drained blood. I'm not sure what's up with this. I
With
mean,
your
This is giving
medicine
me like
check, you
Scooby Doo vibes.
with your medicine check, you do note that it wasn't like a draining of blood. It's just that
It's just gone.
there was no blood spilled.
it's gone.
There was no blood spilled. Like if
No blood
you
spilled.
sure
There's no
she
poison
still has
involved?
blood.
She's no, she
Ah.
she has no blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you said the body was white.
It was pale and cold, yeah,
Because she's dead.
Okay.
because she's dead.
But she still has blood in her body.
Yeah, you can still be dead and have blood, Nick.
Usually, if you have a wound, it leaks out.
Yeah. So that's the unusual part of it
Man,
all.
what a crazy mystery! Ooh.
Wow.
Well, she shouldn't be pale then, because she still has blood in her body, right?
No, but she's
Hell, 'cause
dead
she's
because
dead.
her heart's
This
stopped
is a
beating. The
fucking
blood's not
magical
circulating.
realm.
Okay. Yeah, that's so no poisons were used. I can detect
Seems like some sort of
With your-
I don't
with your-
know necrotic magic.
necrotic magic. Yeah. Okay.
Do we don't know anybody
We are
who might be
such
capable
good
of that.
detectives, guys. I swear.
You go. We need someone to
AJ, I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little.
find the guard or find Alex. Someone needs to get here
Yeah,
to.
okay, let's go. Let's do it.
All right. Ass goes to go get the guard. Him guy, you remain there. Sarah, Alex, we now zoom to you. What are you doing? Where are you headed?
I just left the Garcias. Technically, my next list was to head to Penelope.
Going
That
to the
was-
Smith's house?
Yep, the Smith's house. That's the next on my list.
All right. So you walk up to the Smith's estate, knocking on the door. It is opened by a servant. From within, you can hear the sound of just music being played down the hallway. The servant looks to you. Ah, yes. What? How may I assist you?
Hi, I'm looking for Penelope.
Oh, Mistress Penelope has not been in today. Perhaps he is staying with another friend.
Would it be alright if I talk to her father or mother?
Yes, I shall see. Mrs. Imra, do you have a moment? And she comes, and in walks Imra Smith. She's older, graying hair. She has holding a pair of spectacles in one hand. Yes. Oh, Alex. Yes, I had heard you were back. What may I do for you?
I'm just looking for Penelope.
Oh, she hasn't been home.
Yes, it was a crazy night last night, so I was just coming to check. Do you know where she could have gone?
Oh, Penelope. Well, she could have wandered off anywhere, likely just with one of her friends, with the mitre girl, perhaps.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you. I was just coming in to check in because you obviously know what happened in town this morning.
I do. My heart goes out to them.
Yes. I'm just trying to be nice and just checking in on everyone to make sure everyone's all safe. That's all.
Of course. Thank
All
you.
right. No, thank you. Have a nice day.
And the
And
door closes.
I immediately just like start cussing under my breath, and I'm having like a nervous breakdown
Mm-hmm.
as I'm walking out to think where to go next.
Mm-hmm. All
I
right.
gotta.
Do you
Yeah,
have a place you would like to go next, or shall we zoom out and zoom in?
Zoom out, zoom in somewhere.
Zooming out and zooming in. Bones!
I have nowhere to go at the moment.
You do remember you were given a tip on another location.
I was?
Not you. Alex was.
Where
Yeah.
was I? Oh, the fields. Fuck, I'll go check the fields.
All
Fuck,
right.
that's where I'll
Zooming.
go.
Bones says a single word. One word, Bones.
Where?
Zooming back out, over back to Alex. You suddenly have an
Oh.
epiphany. Oh my gosh, the fields!
The fields. Jiminy Crickets, Batman. The fields.
All right, and you go and you run up into the fields. You
I frolic.
yeah, you find that the area is completely empty. There aren't even any guards guarding the entrance to it, but you don't see any farmers.
I'm gonna. This is like it's over by the windmill, right?
Yeah, it's past the windmill. It goes on for some while.
I'll just do some brief. I'll do some brief scouting around.
All right, survival check, please.
Come on, baby. Woo, 18.
18. All right. After wandering around the area for about 20 minutes, because it is a massive space. And at this point, for all of you, it's a little bit past midday. It's probably like 2 or 3 o'clock because you guys have been running around a lot. You go and you catch this smell, a light smell of smoke. Yet you see no flame.
Do I smell where it's coming from?
You do. You begin to make your way towards it, and at a small crossroads in between, separating the different plants that are being tended to,
I just hear plants.
is a
Did you
body.
say plants?
Ah,
Oh no. But the plants.
but the plants. I'll inspect the body.
All right. Make an investigation check or medicine check.
Investigation is. I'll do investigation. Have better chance. All right. Oh, that's a 16. That's better than I thought.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Walking up to the body, you find a young woman dressed in a white and gold dress, though it, much like her, is irreparably burned. Looking around, you see that there are no other crops that are burning. There's barely even a burn mark on the ground surrounding her. With that investigation, you could potentially assume that this is not a fire of a natural means.
I was gonna say, do I roll an Arcana for that, or
You may.
okay? 16.
Okay. You can confirm with a 16 that something like this, the way that it was controlled, is not a natural thing. This would be something arcane in nature.
And have I identified the body or no? You never said a name. You never said a name. You said
You have. Looking at it with the gold and white dress as you had seen the night before, and the location given to you by her elder sister, you can assume that this was once Rachel. Rachel Garcia is dead.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm like crying as I like there's no one around, right?
Not that you can see now.
Is she like hot to the touch? Or
Um,
like is it like a burned body? Is it still burning?
it is no longer hot to the touch. It's just like even just you go and you like reach down and you touch her dress and it's just like crisped.
I'm gonna try and pull her body out while screaming for help.
All right.
Sobbing.
You do so. It takes you the better part of 20 minutes to do so, and you go and you are reached by the guard who are surrounding you and say, What have you done?
I found her like this. I found her in the fields.
Why were you in the fields? Why would you go out there?
I'm trying to find everyone to make sure they're safe.
Just come with us. They go and they start to bring you over towards the guard barracks.
I want to go home.
Zooming out now, over to Bones.
All right. So here's what we know. I'm sorry. What's the last name again?
Miter? Who? The sculptor?
The Miter girl was killed in the quarry. Whoever the culprit took the hammer from the quarry and killed the brown girl. Who was the first one? Who we found? Danielle. What's her name?
Williams.
Danielle Williams.
I would be. It's possible the Williams girl was the last victim.
I don't know.
The perp go outside in.
This whole process is a bit beyond me. We gotta. I think
Who
we
knows all these people and has a motive?
I don't know. This is. I truthfully, I don't think this is a person at all. I think this is some sort of being.
It's someone's bidding.
Got any enemies in town? Any enemies
Me?
of? Well, you seem fairly connected with all of them. You got any enemies in town?
Do we have enemies? No. Not
Do
as
you?
far as I know. I don't know why they would, and I don't know why my enemies would come after these civilians. I think the better question is who's their mutual enemy? I know the what was Sarah's last name? Real Sarah?
Gary.
What, me? Oh. I'm not real Sarah. I'm fake Sarah.
Yeah.
Fake Sarah.
Gary.
I know the Gary girl was having some kind of dispute. With a my god.
Banks.
We have to find Julie Jenkins.
All right. So you go, and we'll stick
Very
with
good
this.
idea.
You make your way over to the Jenkins estate. You go and knock on the door. It is answered by Monica Jenkins. Oh, can I help you?
Yeah. Do you know where your daughter is?
Of course, she's up in her room.
May we come in and see her?
Might I ask to what purpose this is for? I thought I made my intentions with last night's events quite clear.
Well, it's not my purpose. It's the town's purpose. Martin can explain it if he wants.
We just want to talk to her. Okay. I shall fetch her. You go and you sort of get set up in that study where you had met before. Julie is just resting there with a book on her lap, her reading glasses still on. Hi. Where's Alex?
Alex is come here, Julie.
God, you make it sound like I died.
She does not move.
All right, I gotta walk over next to her.
All right. She is uncomfortable.
Alex is fine. But not everyone else is.
What? Monica starts to walk up. No, please.
This is important. I'm gonna hold up my hand.
She
I'm sorry, but this,
takes a step back.
it's a matter of life and death.
What is he talking about? What are you talking about? Where's Alex?
You know, we should probably have Alex here, but
That's fine. You're fine.
party is split.
Honestly,
Listen, Julie.
like it's more fun this way.
There have been a number of attacks across the town. Several of the other pageant contestants are not okay.
Oh my. What,
Did you have? Or no, let her finish her question.
She doesn't say anything. She just sort of is stammering a little.
Did you have any strange encounters last night? Anyone say anything threatening towards you? Anyone you didn't know or a strange figure approach you? Did you notice yourself being followed?
I mean, no, you were with me.
Yeah.
You were with me all night. I mean, everybody was like on edge because of the pageant and the ball, and people have just sort of been, staring at me because of what happened. I don't like their pity though.
It may be that because we were with you is why you're alive. I'm not gonna. This is just table talk, and this is not a belief that Bones has, but it would be fucking insane if Julie Jenkins was the killer.
No,
That'd
I
be
have
lit.
a feeling. No, here's what I think. I think
Alright.
that they all took drugs together and they all had the same frame of mind, right? Or something like that.
I killed him.
So I don't know. I'm either thinking this is sort of like a hive mind suicide type beat where they all
Or
went crazy,
collective
and then
possession.
yeah.
Hmm.
Either
Am
that
I gonna
or
die?
Because Julie did not
Wait,
do drugs.
are we back together?
No. We're just table talk. This is table talk.
this is table talk.
Julie did not do drugs, right?
Yeah.
No, she
it's
did.
either
Julie
that.
did
did
do
do-
drugs.
Okay.
But did she pass the
did
Constitution save? Because you both passed the con
Everyone
save.
except for you willingly failed.
I passed.
Yeah,
I-
all of the candidates willingly failed because it's
Okay.
drugs. They wanted the effect.
Okay.
I passed like the skunky weed. I passed that, but
Yeah.
the magic shrooms. Oh, I let that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So
right. Did you notice? Well, never mind. You're not here.
yeah.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Julie, do you know where Sarah might be?
No, she stormed off last night. I mean, we all left at the same time. I don't know where Sarah is.
All right, listen. Martin, we should probably post guards outside here.
It'll be done.
I'm very glad you're safe, Julie. Please try and get some rest. Thank you for your help.
Is Mom, is everything gonna be okay? Yes, dear. And you all go and exit.
I'm gonna explain to Monica the specifics of the situation, just to expedite roleplay time.
Okay.
Just like tell her, we know that at least 3 girls have been murdered.
Yeah.
It seems to be a pattern of behavior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is just completely white as a sheet. Throughout all of this.
So you understand why we had to come in and talk to your daughter?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. We'll have guards out to protect you, and please ask them if you have any questions for us, and they'll be able to run the message over.
I understand. Okay.
Okay. So we know Julie's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
That's all we know. Yeah.
She was not pre-murdered like everyone else. All right.
I did talk to her as soon as whatever, but
yeah, but it could have been happening in the early morning or something.
I gotcha.
At this point, you notice as one of the guards runs up, just out of breath, and he just looks over to Martin and says, "We found something. We need you back at the barracks."
All right, let's go.
All right. Now, at this point as well, Ass and him guy,
Yes.
you managed to flag down a guard who, through some suspicion and discussion, decided that you did not kill this girl, and then self-report, basically. And they go, and similarly, he goes and he also hears that there's something going on. And you need to go back to the barracks. Because at this point that the party has now reconvened out in the main hall of the barracks.
So we share information. We know there are 5 dead girls.
Let's see. Let's count. We're missing. The only 2 people that are currently missing are Sarah Gary and Unity Davis are still currently missing. Everyone else is dead.
Except you and Julie.
Yeah. Okay. 4 are
find
alive.
Dean.
1, 2.
So there were 9 total.
Oh, and you guys talk about Dean. Who the fuck's Dean Clark?
Oh, Dean. He is a boy approximately your age, a little bit younger. He wasn't much of a he isn't a member of any of like the big families, so he's a little bit like lower middle class. Like his family works in like the quarry and the farms.
Or you say?
Yeah,
the farms,
everyone in the town who isn't extremely rich either works in the quarry or the farm. Those are like the 2 occupations.
I see.
Yeah,
there are only 2 occupations, liberals.
Quarry or farm.
I am crying currently. I'm like, I'm having an episode.
I'm like trying to calm Sarah down. I'm like wrote her back. I'm like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's
Alex or Sarah? Because we're gonna have to start being distinct at this point.
Alex, it's okay. Alex.
All my friends
What's going
are
on
dead.
at these here barracks?
Alex, Julie's fine. Hey, you gotta look on the bright side. Julie's fine.
You have one living friend.
He's like,
all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
No, Sarah, Alex.
As you're all sitting there, you hear Martin walks back over and says, "Well, we got a bit of a situation over in the windmill that
what's in the windmill?
I think you should go and look at." As immediately after he says this, you hear going from further within the barracks.
Little fuckface. I'm gonna storm over to what's his face?
To Mathis? Or Malthus?
Yeah. Malthus.
Is it Mathis or Malthus? I fucked this up
Malthus.
again.
It's Malthus.
No, wait.
Mathis.
I know it's Malthus because I said it was a Thomas Malthus joke and you said no.
Mathis.
Is it a
Malthus with an L.
Malthus.
So either way, as we were.
I'm gonna storm over. I'm gonna grab the bars and yell in his face and be like, "What the fuck did you do?
What the fuck did I? What the fuck? Or wait. What the fuck did I do?
Yeah, you and your little shit scheming grin. What the fuck did you do?
I have no idea what's going on. None of you have told me anything, but it is lovely to watch you scramble.
Piece of shit. Let's just go
To
to
the
the windmill.
windmill.
Whoa!
To the windmill, to the
To the
wall.
wall.
So,
I say I was crying 1 second and then I pop up and go to the wind.
so you go and you
To
make
the
your way
wall.
to the windmill. Let's see, will this line up properly? I don't think it will, but there's one way to find out.
Almost said potato
Almost.
salad.
So you enter into
Oh,
the
no.
windmill.
Oh no, is this a battle
Oh
map?
my god, no, this is a bloodbath, sir.
The second that you enter in there, you reach there and the guards are resting with or standing on the outside. Many of them are just looking shocked, disgusted, and they just sort of seeing Martin with you. They open up the door and you walk within. Inside, the wooden ground is soaked with blood in all directions. Body parts are strewn across this entire area, almost unrecognizable from that of human.
Alex, you might want to turn around.
I'm hyperventilating.
Yes, Alex, you stay here with the guards. Just don't. You shouldn't have to see any more of your friends dead.
I need to see all of this. I need
Okay,
to
if
see
you
this
want
through.
to.
I need to see this through.
Okay. Are you sure?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's Can we check perceive the area?
Make me some investigation or medicine checks. You can
Is it
choose
dark?
which one you're going to be making. It's
I
pretty
just wanna,
it's
like-
pretty dark. The only
Yeah.
light is coming from the open door.
Okay.
Can
I
we
have-
get
I
some
have-
light in here?
I have my 120 feet of dark vision, so haha.
Yeah,
Alright,
you can
I
see
rolled-
relatively all right.
I was going for insight just to check on or not, yeah, investigation to see if there's anything suspicious to keep an eye out for.
You said just
So-
investigation, right?
Yeah,
You can do investigation or you can do medicine. Just let me know which one.
Or
I said
medicine. Okay, I'm doing
investigation for me, 23. Yeah.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. The other two of you.
Is bad at investigation, chooses not to roll.
All right.
Wait, am I not here?
You
You
are
are here.
here.
No, you're here.
Everyone is collected together.
Everyone is here.
Everyone is
Wow.
here.
Everyone is here. It's a what check? Sorry.
Either medicine or investigation.
Oh, medicine. Oh, baby. Medicine. 22.
22. All right. With those rolls, looking around at the inside of this windmill, you find body parts, and you start to note. You find a strange pattern. Some of them are severed, and where they are cut is this black, flaky skin with no blood seeping out of the wounds. And others, it is more gruesome. There is blood and viscera and bone lying around as if it were blown off or torn from
About
the
how
body.
many people would be made up by this collection of body parts?
It is very difficult to say because much of this is like a pulp almost. But
Jesus Christ.
In this wreckage, you do find tatters of a simple green dress and of a frilly white dress lying
Oh Jesus
in all of the
Christ.
viscera.
Well, I guess we found two missing.
We found Sarah and Unity.
parties.
They were killed by a explosion.
I don't know.
Necrotic.
This we saw this at the beach. It's some sort of necrotic magic. I don't know what to make of all this. Why? What is going on?
What is going on?
Does anybody have like information
Aircon.
to think stuff out?
I have augury.
I got nothing.
I could inspect.
Oh, I can
the net.
use I'm gonna use my divine sense.
Okay.
All right. What were you looking for?
What would these be? Like fiends or aberrations or something that would do this?
Beans, maybe?
I'll do fiends. I mean, I could do all of
Detect
them in a
fiends.
row.
Can you? I thought it was only
I don't know.
per long rest.
Divine sense. Divine sense. You can use this feature a number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do fiend, celestial, and undead.
Okay. So this is a magical effect. So do take any manner in which you will.
I'm gonna explain to Martin. Well, can they even tell I'm doing it?
It would be a risk. This could be something that you would close a door for.
I'm gonna
is
say
what
Martin.
I'm
Can I
saying.
distract
Martin.
the guard?
I am about to use a very simple form of magic. It will help me detect
keep
if
your fucking
whoever
voice
did
down.
this is still in here. I'm whispering, Clark.
Sorry. Well, he's saying that regardless. Even if you are whispering, he's saying that because he's fucking freaked out.
I'm gonna look for undead first.
All right.
Other than me.
You go and you close your eyes, or you sort of close your eyes and you reach out and you sense and you feel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources around you.
Well,
They're moving.
Something's not fucking right.
Well, yeah, no shit. There's a bunch of dead
I can
bodies
also
on the
sense
ground.
any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, by the way.
Oh, baby, this has been desecrated.
Okay, that's good to know. But you start to go and you feel as they begin to get closer.
I know you're in here.
And closer.
I'm gonna call out.
And
I'm gonna draw my. Also, I can't be surprised due to being a barbarian.
Yeah.
Bones, what is going on?
There's undead.
What the again? We're dealing with ghosts again.
I don't know if they're ghosts. They're not unghosts.
All right. You watch as 5 ghostly, shadowy specters surround you, slowly crawling and clawing their way out of the floor, gazing at you directly. Vengeance runs rampant through the human town. Shadows reap 8 innocent down. One like you shall cause this pain. Their ballad sung by those who remain. And that is where we will leave off tonight's session.
Oh my god.
It's the ghosts again.
That's the premonition I got. That's
Yeah.
the premonition. That's the premonition I got.
What is happening?
All my friends are dead.
Fucking elf ghosts that just don't like that I exist or something, because that would be really lame.
No, that would be
Like-
very lame.
Are they like?
What? I'm not telling you anything.
I'm gonna
See you
guess
next
that.
week,
I know it's
fuckers.
speculative.
Never mind, not even next week. See you in 2 weeks, fuckers. It's
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, we can probably do
Podcast?
next week because it's Sunday.
We
Yeah,
can do it.
Thanksgiving's on Thursday.
Yeah, that's true. All
Yeah,
right.
it's a colonist
See you next
holiday.
week, crackers.
Who
Yep,
gives
see you
a
in
shit
general.
about it?
Have a great night.
Thanksgiving is.
Podcast out.